Hello, in this video I'll be ranking all the games I've played, all the major ones at least. It's like 350 games. It's all the major games, like some of them will not be included here. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go. Well, Dead Cells, if you know my channel, you know that it's a masterpiece game for me, because it has so much in it, right? Has so many weapons, it's very hard, challenging, a lot of abilities, bosses. It's very like demanding. I don't know, it's just so much content in here, so for me it's a solid masterpiece. I would like to, yeah, there are like 7 or 8 different levels, so it's just, the story is good. I don't know, this game is totally a masterpiece. I shouldn't have started with it, but I believe, because I don't know, it's kind of lame, but yeah, okay. Let's look at the next game, Gunfire Reborn. So it's a very good game for multiplayer, and for me it's just a good game actually. It's a solid game to play with your friends. It's not like very good, it's not a masterpiece, it has some bugs, it's like, I don't know, yeah, just a good game. Then Hades. Oh man, Hades is very good. It's not a masterpiece in my opinion, but it's like a very good game. The story is so great here. It's, I don't know, like the mechanics are good. But for me, I don't know, for me Hades was too long. Because, like, I'm a good gamer, right? I whenever, like, so basically I got used to beating Hades, right? And after that I needed to finish the game for like 10 or like 15 or 20 times more, right, in order to finish the main story, right? And this was just too much for me, because like I got bored, because like finishing it was easy for me, even with like how's it called, like harder measures or something like that, extreme measures, right? So basically with stronger bosses and stronger enemies. But I don't know, I feel like the game is actually very good, very well made. I don't know, and I really like Greek mythology. So yeah, let's look at the next game. Binding of Isaac. Well, basically, I don't know, it's just not my kind of game. It was like one of the first roguelikes that everybody loves. I don't know, I started with Dead Cells, right? And after Dead Cells I've played Binding of Isaac, and in my opinion, it just didn't click with me, right? So for me, it's an average game. Yeah, Loop Hero. Oh no, you know, I actually really like the idea of Loop Hero, but for some reason, I actually regret playing it. Oh, we kind of feel the first column. This is strange. It isn't expected. So yeah, I don't know. I just played Loop Hero and I didn't enjoy it. Everybody was so hyped about it, but I just thought like, I need to like finish it to the fullest, right? I need to do it, but it was like so painful for me, and I haven't enjoyed it for some reason. I don't know. So it's just I actually regret playing it. Moonlighter. Well, it's an average game. Its visuals are very pretty, but I feel like its mechanics are a little bit strange, right? And the progression is much worse than in Dead Cells or Hades, for example. I don't know, I just felt like you need to get to the next tier, right? Then you need to farm items for this tier, and then you just repeat in the next level, and I don't know, it wasn't enjoyable. Whenever in Dead Cells you get new items, and you can like you can finish the game with the basic items, like basically not with the like how is it called, like the basic sword, right? But with just very basic items. But in this game you just don't have a variety, I feel like. Yeah, let's keep it here. Well, Noita is, oh god, I feel like this game is actually very good, but not for me, right? I don't know, its mechanics are so good to this, like, how's it, voxel, I don't know, but I don't remember how it's called, but basically the voxel mechanics, that you can like destroy every pixel, and that everything, oh god, no, I feel like it's actually somewhere near Hades. I didn't enjoy playing it, but it's because I got burned out of playing video games, but it's very good. If I would start playing like instead of Dead Cells, if I'd start playing Noita, I feel like I would enjoy the hell out of it. But it has some issues. It's very hard to get a good run here. It's very hard to heal yourself. So I don't know, but I feel like it's a good game. But like for me, it's I haven't enjoyed it that much, but I really liked watching it. So yeah, let's put it very good. I feel like it should be here. Okay, Skull, the Hero Slayer. I feel like the game is good, but for me again, well, for me it's average. I don't know, I just feel like it belongs in average. I haven't enjoyed a lot of it. I don't know, like Dead Cells and Hades, they were just the best of roguelikes, right? And if like Noita offered like voxel physics, Gunfire Reborn offered multiplayer, those games didn't offer anything, right? They were just like basic roguelike games, like you hit, you like dodge and stuff. Oh, Wizard of Legends. I can't put it in a masterpiece, even though I started my channel with videos on this game. It's very good. It's definitely very good because like it has... What's wrong with my nose? It's itching. Sorry. Okay, so basically it has like a lot of different magic, right? Like fire, water, wind magic, even chaos magic, right? Earth magic. I really like it, right? And it's roguelike, right? So this game is actually very good. I really enjoyed it, and it has like a lots of variety, right? It's moderately challenging. It's not very challenging actually, because you just get used to boss attacks and that's it. But it's just so good to like actually be a mage, right? I don't know, it's just like the feeling of playing this game, like it was very good, right? For me, because I really like elemental magic. Yeah, it's something I think like a lot of people will enjoy it just because you get a lot of like these magics, like arcanas, they're called like this. It's like roguelike, right? I don't know, it's good. It's a very good game though. Oh, Smite. Yeah, so and yeah, I wanted to say that all the games are stacked. I know, they are like grouped by genre, right? So this was like the genre of roguelikes. The next like group is MOBAs, right? Then it's like boss things, then fightings and stuff. So yeah, so the next group is MOBA. So Smite, I actually really enjoyed this game, but it's kind of wacky, right? So I feel like it's just good because like the Dota, it's like we'll talk about Dota later, but Smite is just not that polished in my opinion, right? It's like graphics are not that good, its mechanics, it feels kind of clunky, even though the setting is very good, like that you play all the other gods, it's so good. But again, they kind of not murder the game, but they, I know, they just have like this cringe skins, right? So you can play like a Thor with a like, I don't know, like a Thor in a costume of Santa Claus, and it's cringe, right? Because it's there you have like a giant Cthulhu, right, the demon lord, and then you have like a Santa Claus Thor, or like, I don't know, the guy who is dressed like a bunny, I don't know, who kind of slaps you with his hands. I know, it's kind of cringe. But yeah, apart from that, the game is very good. I actually played a good chunk of it, but it's just good. It's not very good, but it's good. Pokemon Unite. You know what? Let's... For me, it was just an average game. I feel like I don't regret playing it. I don't know, it was just average, right? It's cool if you like Pokemons. It's cool to play Pokemons, but it's just a setting, like... I don't know. It's not that complicated as Dota, so again, let's just put it on average and let's... how do I say it even? Let's rank this bad boy. You know where it will be. Oh, maybe you don't know, but Dota 2 is my favorite game of all time. I don't know, it's just the best game. Like there is no game that's better than Dota for me, because it has so much heroes. Every hero has 4 or more spells, right? Or like abilities. All these abilities, they are very mechanically challenged. It's not just more like damage, more slow and stuff. It's just one guy can, like for example Slark can jump on other hero and he can like bind it, right, to the location, and the other hero can't escape, right? He kind of like ensnares him. The other hero, I don't know, he can like just teleport through the whole map. The third hero can like just stun everybody around them. It's just, every ability is so good, and you play in a group of 5, right? So all of those abilities can be combined with, and each hero you can have multiple builds, right? So for example, there's this hero Shadowfiend, which is one of my favorites. You can play him as a mage, right? You can get like a magic build. You can be a how is it? I don't even remember how it's called, but basically when you just attack with your right click, right? You just get like damage items basically for your right click. You can play like support, and it's just so good. It has so much heroes. There is like Invoker. He has, for example, 3 spells, right? Like Quas, Vex, and Exhort. It's just spheres, right? He can have 3 of those, and the combination of spheres. Then he presses like his ultimate, and he gets another spell. So basically. And playing him, it's like playing piano. I don't know, it's just... Dota is just so good, honestly. It offers so much variety. I have like 4,500 hours in it, right? I can't play it anymore because I don't know, how do I say it? I've played so much of it that I kind of hate it right now. But from time to time I can like watch some streamers play it and stuff. But it's the best game of all time I've ever played. And it's cool, you can enjoy it with friends, right? I don't know, it's just so good. The best game. I don't feel like any other game will bring Dota like from the to the bottom. And yeah, again, I wanted just to say that Masterpiece is sorted, right? So all the other games, they are just like, I know I can put a game at the bottom of this tier, and it doesn't mean that it's like worse than Hades, for example, but these ones will be sorted. So yeah, Dota is so good. League is... for me, it's actually just good, right? Maybe it's very good because a lot of people enjoy it. Okay, let's put it at just good. I will not recommend League for you because I will recommend Dota, and you just can't play other games if there is Dota, right? Because League of Legends is much more faster than Dota, and because of that, it's not that mechanically challenging. I say it's just you have like 3 seconds to just output all your abilities, and then the fight is over, right? Whenever in Dota you can have like much more time, right? That's why I don't really like League, but even though it's pretty good and a lot of people like it. Okay, let's look at Heroes of the Storm. What do you think, guys? This is actually a masterpiece game for me. Masterpiece. Let's just think, what's better? Dead Cells or Heroes of the Storm? I feel like Heroes of the Storm is better, right? For me, because it has multiplayer. It's just Dota. So basically, I've played a lot of Dota, it's very annoying kinda that you play like an hour in a game, right? And that you kind of spend a lot of time like just farming or like doing other stuff. So here HOTS fixes it. Heroes of the Storm, it's just constant action. There is almost no like stalling, right? You always like defending something. Basically in Heroes of the Storm, there like every 3 or 4 minutes there are an objective, right? And you just fight for them constantly. And if one team loses this objective, or no, let's say that one team wins the objective, it has like a huge advantage to like just destroy like the base, right, of other heroes. That's why it's much more faster, right? I actually really like Heroes of the Storm. It's very good. I have a master rank here, and I have like almost master rank in Dota 2. I have a divine rank in Dota 2. I've had. Right now it's recalibrated. So HOTS is very good. It's like a lot of heroes. The setting is good. Like I really like Warcraft, like StarCraft and stuff, and it's just so valuable for me. It's very interesting to play those heroes, right? Very good game. I've enjoyed the hell out of it. Just Dota, but more casual and more fun, in my opinion. I mean, Dota 2 is still very fun, but it's just I can't play it anymore, right? And HOTS was right here for me. Yeah, I don't really like playing HOTS right now, but I can play it from time to time with friends. But yeah, I am a master in this game, so I know. Heroes of New Earth. It was an attempt to... I just say that it's average, right? It was an attempt to create... So basically it was like this mod, Dota for Warcraft 3, Frozen Throne, right? And then one of the creators of this mod tried to make a more like modern Dota, right? So League of Legends and Dota 2 weren't here, and they made it, but it didn't. Basically, it's not that good. So it's a failed attempt to create Dota 2, basically. Blood. Oh yeah. So the next tier is. Oh no, it's still MOBAs. So basically, Bloodline Champions. It's a very old game. You don't even think. It's just a arena. It's just like Dota without farming. No, I'd say that it's just average. When I remember we played it with friends, but it got boring very fast for us. Yeah, I'll just put it in average. Battle Right. It's a good game actually. It's just Bloodline Champions but better, and I really like the graphic styles. It's very fun to play it. I haven't had friends to play it with, but I really enjoyed it, right? And I've played much more if I've had friends. But again, it will get like you will get bored of it pretty quickly. And then there is Battle Royale. This game, dude, it's a masterpiece. Masterpiece for me. Because I enjoyed the hell out of it. I would play even right now in this game, but it's fucking dead. It's fucking dead. It's plagued with bots. Basically, nobody plays it anymore, and that's why devs just put bots in here. And I played very good in this game, right? I've had some videos even on this game, and goddamn, where is it? Oh no, I feel like it's better than... It's not that good as Dota, right? But I feel like for me it was better than HOTS. Yeah, let's put it right here. Battle Royale, I fucking love it. It's just Battle Royale. It's for me it's like Dota 2 in a battle royale setting, right? You have a lot of heroes. They have a lot of abilities. There are like some abilities you can counter. You can just pretend that you want to like use your ability and then cancel it, right? And the other person will use its shield, right? And now he's vulnerable, and it's very cool. You can like really outplay your people. It's just so sad that this game is dead. Yeah, let's... Oh, it's so hard to sort masterpieces, dude. It's so hard. I feel bad for putting HOTS at the third place. Okay, let's put it like this. Because I feel like if maybe it's just for me it's better than HOTS, right? But for the average viewer of this video, it will not be as good. I'd much rather suggest playing him HOTS. Well, he can't play Battle Royale anyways, so... Dude, I don't know. Okay, give me a second. It's a very tough choice. Oh, let's put like this. Okay, this game is very good. It's in my heart. Okay, so the next tier is boss, from Chippy to Sekiro. It's just like a boss games, and every Souls-like game goes here. So Chippy, it's actually a very good game, but it's too hard for an average. No, let's just say that it's very good. It's very underrated. Nobody plays it because it's not that interesting to watch. I feel like I've had some videos, a lot of videos actually on this game. I don't know, for some reason nobody watches it, nobody plays it, but it's very good. I really enjoyed playing it. But yeah, I don't know, it's just too hard for me. It was too hard, like, you know. Yeah, but it's a very good game. Ooh, Cuphead. Is it very good or masterpiece? It's masterpiece. It's so good. This game, I heckin' love it, and you can even play it in multiplayer. It's hand drawn. You can. I know it's just boss rush. It's my favorite thing, right? It's boss rush. You can play it in multiplayer. You have some abilities. All the bosses are so good, are so well how's it drawn. It's just a hell of a game. I have a playlist when I beat every boss in this game without hits from them, right? So it's just flawless victory. So I fucking love this game. Is it better than Dead Cells though? No, I feel like no. I just don't remember my feelings for Dead Cells because I've played so much of it, right? And I've made so much videos, like it was very demanding of me. And now I have no feelings, but I know that this game is so good. Okay, let's put it here. Dark Souls 3. I don't enjoy Dark Souls that much, right? I don't know why. I just don't enjoy it. Like maybe it's because I've proven to myself that I am a god gamer, right? I can beat whenever game I want. That's why I don't enjoy it, because all the other people, they just this game just hits them in the face, right? And they're like, I can't proceed, right? And whenever they kill the boss, they get this like rush of adrenaline. But for me, I don't know, it's just an average game for me. I don't enjoy it. Okay, let's Elden Ring. I don't enjoy the game too, but I would recommend to play it. No, I will not recommend to play it actually. I don't know why, I just don't enjoy it, and I don't understand why people like it. Okay, let's put it at good. It's a good game. Like everybody plays it, I kind of understand, but whenever I started playing it, I just don't know. It's just not very interesting for me. But yeah, it has a lot of variety. It's you can like play with summons here, right? You can, if you can beat this boss, you can level up anywhere else. So it solves this like problem a little bit. I don't know. It's just a good game. Good game. Bloodborne. That was one of the Souls-like games that I've completed fully. I kind of regret playing it actually. It's a good game, but it's for very specific. No. Okay, let's put it at average, right? I kind of regret playing it because I haven't enjoyed it, but I wanted to like let myself know, to prove myself that I can beat like a Souls like game, right? I don't know, the setting it's just too scary, and I don't know, don't enjoy it, average. Fury though, Fury was a good game. It was a good boss rush. Maybe it's even very good. It's kind of like bullet hell, and just I don't know. Should I put it in just good? Well, I actually very enjoyed it, but let's put it here. It's not as good as Chippy and Wizard of Legend and Hades. This series like pre-masterpiece, right? This is just a good game. It might, yeah, but it was very fun to play, but I don't know. Sekiro, I regret playing it. Just Souls-like. I don't like them. I don't know. I'm a good gamer. Why the fuck do I want to play it? It's just learn the pattern of bosses, and right, I can like min-max the build. I don't know, not enjoyable anymore. Valhalla, I regret playing it. It's just a fighting game. Yeah, the next tier is fighting. I regret playing it, man. We played it with my friend, with Vlad, and Vladislav, and I don't know. I hate this game, dude. It was fun to play like for like half an hour, honestly. That's it. Brawlout. I've played it. It's like I really wanted to play Smash, but I couldn't play it. I'd say that it's okay. You know what? Let's say that you will regret playing it. I feel like let's put Sekiro at average. Brawlhalla will be here, and then Brawlout will be at. I feel like you will actually regret playing it. It's a very like specific kind of game, right? I don't know. Would not recommend. Injustice 2 though. This is a good game, I feel like. It's a good game. Because it's just superheroes, they're fighting them, it's good mechanically. I don't really like it as much as Mortal Kombat, but you know, it's a good game. It's a good game. Well, stop. So let's look at Mortal Kombat X. Oh no. I kind of feel like I don't regret playing it, but it was poorly made. You know what? Yeah. It's just an average game. The lighting and like the graphics were very bad here. They've brought some like mechanics in it, some new mechanics like X-rays. No, they were not first introduced here, but no, it's actually I kind of regret playing it. If I could have skipped it. Okay, no, let's say that it's an average game. Mortal Kombat 11 though. This is a masterpiece game. It's so good. It's just MK9 or MK Armageddon, but better in my opinion. Maybe mechanically for like competitive players it's not that good, because I've heard that not everybody likes it, but goddamn, I enjoyed the hell out of it. Let's put it at, is it better than Cuphead for me? God, it's hard to choose. Cuphead? No, okay, let's put it here. It's not better than Cuphead, but it's so good, like all the MK characters, fatalities, X-rays, right? Variations, abilities. It's very cool to play with your friends. It's very like mechanically challenging, right? Very good game. Solid masterpiece in my opinion. And the graphics were very good there. They kind of fucked up in MKX, but in MK11 they did it correctly. And the crypt was very fun too. God damn, my nose is still itching. Okay, give me a sec. What the fuck? Okay, let's look at the next game. MK4. It was a Mortal Kombat with which I haven't started with it, but it's not that old. So basically I played like the MK1 or something, but I don't know. This game is just an average game. Like if you have like MKX and MK11, it's an average game. Like it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's just too old, dude. MK Deception. It's a good game. I actually really like Mortal Kombat games, if you didn't know, but I remember that it had a very good story mode, right? When you could have, you can like go around the map here, you can fight guys, even not fight, but it's just very interesting. It was like a Mortal Kombat with elements of RPGs. Then you've had chess here. It's a good game. It's a solid game, right? I know, just good. Let's put it here. And well, what was about the Deception? Yeah, it was very good. I actually enjoyed it. MK Armageddon is a very good game. It's a very good game because even though you don't have fatalities in here, like for every character basically, but you can like create those fatalities, and you have a lot of it's basically, yeah, let me finish. And you can have like how stage fatalities. Yeah, there are lots of like stage transitions and stage fatalities. It's just a very good and interesting. It's more casual, but it's you can basically just kill your opponent by just one hit, right? You don't need even to like stagger him, right, or get this like finish him move. You can just move him to the like to the line of stage fatality, then just uppercut him and he will just fall to some spikes or something, I don't know, in lava. And yeah, it's very good, and you have lots of enemies here. The story mode, it has story, goddamn, it's I feel like it's kind of a masterpiece because I've played a lot of it, but let's just put it at very good, right? It's a very good game. Yeah, you can even create your own characters here. It's a very good solid game. It has story, and you can actually just fight here in the story mode, right? Like in God of War, for example, you just go ahead and you like press combos, right? And you can, and there you have fatalities. It's a very good, solid, very good game. Yeah, I would recommend, even now, I would recommend playing it with your friends, right? MK Shaolin Monks. It's a very good cooperative game. If you like Mortal Kombat, or just good. God, no, it's just a good game, right? No, maybe it's very good. Wait. It was very interesting to play this game. I feel like it's a very good game because you can play it in multiplayer and I enjoyed the hell out of it, right? Yeah, it's just a very good game. Even now you can play it. So basically you play as Kung Lao and Liu Kang and you go around, fight people. Yeah, you can get weapons. You open fatalities, you fight. Yeah, it's a very good game. Okay, yeah, it's fine. MK versus DC Universe. It's a good game. It's a good game for me because I don't know. It's just like Injustice and MK together, right? Not just like so. For example, in MK11, you can play as some characters from Injustice, I believe. Or in Injustice you can play as like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but this game it has like half of characters from MK and half from DC Universe, right? And you can have these like heroic fatalities or something. That's how they're called. That's like, so basically, just imagine Superman doing a fatality, right? It's I don't know. And he had this like move and he could punch like other person to the ground, right? So that he can't move. And that was his like super fatality or something like that he didn't kill, but he like staggered his enemy, right? Okay, Mortal Kombat 9. For me, it's just a transition from MK Armageddon to MK2, right? It's a good game. It's not as good as Armageddon. Well, would I recommend playing MK Shaolin Monks? Oh god, that's a tough one. I feel like this is a very good game actually. Yeah, let's put it like here. It's a very good game. It's just MK11 but a little bit worse, right? Yeah. Okay, let's put them like this. This is okay. Naruto Shippuden. What is it like? I don't. It's a good game, but I'm not a fan of Naruto, so let's just put it at good. It's a good game. I enjoyed playing it, but yeah, not a fan. Street Fighter. I don't like playing it actually. I don't know, just not my style. Like in MK, just MK is the king of fightings for me, and Street Fighters haven't felt it wasn't feeling like MK. It was very different, right? And I didn't like it. I don't know. Yeah, let's just put it at average. Okay, Super Smash Bros. It's a, I feel like it's a good game, but its only flaw is that it's too difficult, right? So you can't just play it with your girlfriend, in my opinion, because it's too like demanding. I don't know, maybe my friends just didn't like it, but it was too hard for them, right? I could like just play it, but it was too demanding for them. So it's just a good game. I can't put it very good, even though a lot of people like it. Soul Calibur 6. Soul Calibur. It's a good game. It's definitely a good game. I enjoyed playing it. But it's not as good as Mortal Kombat. But it's pretty good. I don't know, just don't have anything to say about it. Tekken 5. I really like Tekken. But I feel like it's just a good game, right, for me. It's not as good as MK because there are no fatalities. Characters are not that like interesting, right? But it's fun. It's fun to play it. Let's just put it at good. Okay, so the next genre is... Finally, we're done with fighting, right? The next genre is Animal Crossing. I regret playing it, honestly. It's just not my kind of game. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I don't understand why people like it, and it's... If you are a person like me, I would not recommend it to you. I just say, I don't know, man, didn't like it, can't recommend, right? It's not an average game that I can recommend. Like you might probably like it, it's just you might regret actually playing it, like me. Breath Edge. I regret playing it, honestly. It's just Subnautica but in space. I don't know, wasn't fun for me, but even though the humor was pretty good here, right? Cosmachoria. It's an average game. Like you can just finish it in 2 days or something. I just really like the idea of like I don't know, just conquering planets, like just going in space, and it's just very interesting for me. And you just basically fly from planet to planet, and I don't know, I really like games where you can like go around the planet. Yeah. Okay, Stardew Valley. This game is good. I know that a lot of Stardew Valley lovers will fucking punish me for that, but it's not a very good game in my opinion. I mean, it's kind of a very good game, but I just haven't played it this much, right? Like for me, it's just a good game. I know that it's a good game, but yeah, this is kind of like it. Dude, you know what? I don't... Okay, give me a second. Oh, okay. Okay, this is it. Let's look at to the Factorio. And this game is a masterpiece. I enjoy Factorio so much. It's a great game. It's so good. It's better than Cuphead and MK11. It's so similar to coding. I'm a professional programmer. I am a pretty good programmer in Russian, and this game is very similar to coding, and I love coding. And you can play it in multiplayer. It's very replayable. There are lots of mods. It's just a masterpiece, honestly. It's an automation game where you basically start in a planet, and you need to create a rocket, right? And you can just mine coal or like iron with your hand, but you can like create automation machines that will mine it for you, right? But you need to supply them with coal or with like electricity, and you basically just build your base. And there are like biters, which are like aliens you can need to defend from them. Then there are like multiple like tiers, and like whenever you basically first you start with coal, and then you like research electricity, right? And everything becomes like faster, and you get like new buildings. Then you like research like nuclear power. I don't know, it just has like a lot of upgrades. That's what I'm trying to say, and it's very fun. And for example, firstly you just shoot aliens with your pistol, right? Then you get let's say like a car with a automachine gun, right? Then you get a tank, and then you just get this upgrade, just like laser turrets on yourself. You just put them on yourself, and you just go, and everything around you fucking dies. And it's so rewarding, right? And you just build it. You see that like this is an input, it goes here, everything is working like a clock. very good. There are trains in it. It's a masterpiece, actually. Is it better than Dead Cells, though? I just feel like it's better than Battle Royale and Dead Cells. That's what I think. You can even play it with your friends. Yeah, let's put it like this. It's very tough to like sort those games, but I feel like this is the correct placement. Okay. Good Company. It's just Factorio, but bad. I regret playing it, honestly. I would not recommend. I would recommend playing Factorio instead. Kingdom 2 Crowns. It's a good game, very relaxing. It has good graphics, interesting mechanics, but it's just good. Like for me, it was like too simple, right? This is it. Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo. It's a good game. Should have placed in average though. No, it's just one of a kind. It's very it has a lot of good graphics. It has like a lot of interesting animals. My girlfriend loves it. You don't have a game like Planet Zoo basically at the market, so that's why it's good. It's not an average game, like it's some kind of clone, like Heroes of Neverth or like Street Fighter. It's a good game. It's a good game. Slime Rancher. I don't know. For me, I enjoyed playing it, but then I just stopped playing it. I don't know. I just say that it's average. I enjoyed it, but I would not recommend it because it just these like slimes are kind of fun. You kind of build your own base, but I don't know. It just becomes boring for me. There are not so much a lot of mechanics. You just breed them. I don't know. Average game. Even though I enjoyed it. Subnautica. I'd say that it's a good game. It's very unique. It's like a survival game, very unique. I don't know any games like it. Like even Minecraft, it's not that like survival, right? It's a good game. I haven't enjoyed it, but yeah, it's fine. Minecraft is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece game. I enjoyed playing it. I've played a lot of it, and I have a very good video about Minecraft. It's just one video for like 10 minutes. It's very interesting. You can play it with friends. It's a masterpiece. Is it better than MK and Cuphead? I feel like it's better than MK because it has like so much replayability. There are like lots of mods here, but even the vanilla game is pretty good. Yeah, I'd say that it's a masterpiece game, and yeah, let's just put it here. Maybe it's even better than Cuphead. Yeah, I feel like it's better than Cuphead. You know what? But it's not better than Dead Cells. For me, Dead Cells was better, but Minecraft is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, let's put it right here. Very good game. You basically just survive here. You just build everything. You can rebuild every block, right? There are like bosses, achievements. You can breed animals. I don't know. It's very good. It's kind of similar to Factorio, but Factorio is much more complex. Minecraft is much more chilling, right? And it's all blocky. I don't know. Cool design. Forager. I don't know. I kind of regret playing it. But it's a good game. It has its aesthetic. I'd say that it's an average game. It's like a clone of. It's just a clone of like Cookie Clicker, you know, where you basically you firstly mine, let's say like stone or like what else can you mine, like, or you just chop trees and you do it very slowly. Then you like upgrade and you upgrade, and then you create your base. It's pretty good, but average. I don't know. Terraria. No, I need to put it into the masterpiece. tier. Yeah, it's very good. I actually really like Terraria. I've played 3 or 2 playthroughs of it. 2 playthroughs of it. Firstly, I've played Mage, and then I've played a Gunner class. It was very good play. It's very interesting to play with friends. It's very unique. It's not like Minecraft at all. It's very different. It's more like RPG like, right? RPG. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. It's very interesting. There are like lots of bosses you can like build here. After you've beaten some boss, you enter hard mode, right? Then just very good. It's very interesting game. Yeah, I'd say that it's a masterpiece. You can sink a lot of hours here. It's one of the favorite games of my friend Vlad. He enjoys it so much. He played like, I don't know, I'd say 7 or plus playthroughs, as he's told me, as far as I remember. Masterpiece game. But for me, it's worse than MK, honestly. I don't know. It's a good game, but it's just not a little bit my kind of jam, but I would recommend playing it. Every gamer should play it. All of the masterpiece games, every gamer should play them. Sims 4 is very good. PogChamp, it's very good. It's actually a very good and unique game. You don't have games like it around, right? So it's very interesting to just create your like family and just basically try to, I don't know, it's just like a life simulator but much easier, right? And it's like gamified, and you can create like families here. I don't know, you can own a dog. And when I was young, it was very cool for me to play it, because I could just live the life I wanted, right? I don't know, very good game. It's unexpected. I don't know that I like Sims. I haven't known that I like Sims this much. But I know that my girlfriend like plays it, and she says that like their basically development team is not that good. They don't listen to feedback. They do crappy updates, right? Like DLCs are so expensive, so crappy. But it's a very good game. It's still one of a kind. Yeah. Okay, so the next tier is RTS, right? And I'm out of water, so be right back. Okay, let's continue, and always drink your water. Very important to stay hydrated for your health and for stuff. So yeah, I don't know why I've had earplugs in my ears, but I don't listen to anything. So yeah, RTS is next. Age of Mythology. It's a good RTS. It's very interesting that you can play different races like Greek mythology, like Greek gods, then Norse gods and Egyptian gods, and even Aztec gods, as far as I remember. But no, it's kind of old, and I just haven't played it too much, right? But I enjoyed playing it, right? I don't value RTS games for their mechanics, right? Because I feel like if you want to play at the decent level, it's very mechanically challenging, right? But I just like the aesthetics of RTS games. That's why I play them, and that's why I would play a new RTS game, to just like command those like interesting armies, for example, and make interesting choices, right? Then we have Black and White. I'd say that it's an average game. It's interesting. It's an interesting RTS where you basically make good or bad choices, right? And you get a creature for yourself, right? And you and it does whatever it wants. So basically, it can just go to your like soldiers and just start eating them, and you can like punish him for that, right? So basically you need to teach them that it's bad, right? Or if he helps you to break your enemies, you just basically like, I don't know how do you even say it in English. So basically you kind of say him that he's good, and he kind of learns it from you, and it grows, and you can make different decisions. And as far as I remember, your hand will become different. I don't remember, but it's a very good game about good and evil. But not, it's interesting, but it's an average RTS. I would say I would not recommend it to anyone. Then Rise of Legends. I'd say that it's an average game. Again, it's just the races here were very interesting. They've had like this steampunk human race, then what else? This like Aztec race and other one that I don't remember. Yeah, and the magic race, as far as I remember. It's just so it's very interesting. There are very interesting races. But yeah, apart from that, haven't enjoyed it, haven't played the campaign, average game. Middle Earth, the Battle for Middle Earth. I'd say average, honestly. Don't enjoy it that much, but it's interesting that it's a game about like Middle Earth. Yep, nothing to say. Supreme Commander 2, haven't played a lot of it. Just played for like, I don't know, 2 hours maybe. I don't know, I just get to the game, look at the races, and I'd better watch somebody play this game apart from just playing it myself, right? Warhammer. Total War. Warhammer. I feel like it's an average game. For me, basically, because I don't know, I can't recommend it, it's just... basically, it's... I don't know why it's very, like, interesting, right? I don't find... It's very hard to, like, understand how to play this game good, in my opinion. That's why I don't value it. I don't know, I just tried to play it, I couldn't understand it, and then I just dropped it. Okay, I don't know, let's not care about it. Warcraft 3. Is it a masterpiece? For the... Goddamn. Right now, I feel like it's just a very good game. It was a masterpiece at the time, but I would not recommend somebody play it, right? Because it's very... it's outdated, but it's a very good game. It has 4 interesting races, amazing campaign, one of the best campaigns in RTS, even maybe the best campaign in RTSs, right? Yes, actually it is the best campaign in all the RTSs. But is it a masterpiece? Is it a masterpiece? Should everybody play it? No. Yeah, but very good. Warcraft 3 Reforged. Honestly, this could have been a masterpiece game. But Activision Blizzard fucked it. They fucked it good. They promised so much. And they haven't delivered. It's just, they could have done so much. They murdered my boy, you know? I don't know, I just say that it's an average game. But you can still, I actually like modern graphics more, but it could have been so much better, right? It's so sad. StarCraft 2. It's a masterpiece game. Masterpiece. Everybody should play it. Everybody. Maybe it's even better than Terraria, in my opinion. NMK. Yeah, it's better than those games, in my opinion. Even maybe in Cuphead, wait. No, I feel like StarCraft, it's this place, because basically it has 3 very interesting races. It has an interesting campaign. It's very pretty, right? It looks good. It's very balanced. I know, it's just so good. It's the best RTS that ever existed, in my opinion, right now. Like, and Warcraft 3 Reforged could have been better than StarCraft 2, but right now it's a very good. It's a masterpiece game. Very good, very interesting. In campaign, you can like get upgrades for yourself. There are interesting characters. I don't know, very good, and it looks so good. So yeah, let's put it here. Dawn of War 2. Well, you know what? Let's just let's start with Soulstorm. Wait a minute. Warcraft Soulstorm. It's a very good game, I feel like. It's still good, even though it's a little bit outdated, right? The graphics are not that good, but it has so much races and interesting campaign. Yeah, it's a very good game for me. And you can play it multiplayer too. But it's just... maybe it's just good. I'd say that it's a good game. You know what? Yeah, it's a little bit worse than Warcraft 3. Yeah. Is it better than Gunfire Reborn and Smite? No, it's right here. It's a good game. It's a good game, but it's not very good. Then we have Dawn of War 2. Average game. They basically they tried to make Dawn of War better, but they didn't deliver. They cut a lot of things. Okay, Dawn of War 2. Oh, like 3. 3 and 2, Dawn of War, they're just average games. Like basically Soulstorm was much better in my opinion. They removed the building mechanics here, and it just became worse basically. It became much more like Warhammer, right? 2. But we don't need Warhammer like we like Dawn of War for the RTS aspect of the game. Okay, so the next genre is how is it called? Like strategy, basically where you have like turn-based strategy, right? Heroes 3. It's a very good game. I haven't played the hell out of it, but it's a good game. I would recommend anybody play it, right? It has so much, a lot of races. It's interesting, but it's just a little bit old. But I would still recommend it actually, like to many gamers. Yeah, that's it. Even though many guys would put it to very good or masterpiece tier. Heroes of Might and Magic 5. It's basically, for me, it's a very good game. I actually very enjoy playing it. I've played a lot of it with my sister when I was young, and it's so interesting. It has better graphics. It's how do I say it? It has better graphics than yeah, it has interesting races. The campaign isn't that good as far as I remember, but it's just very good. I just play it for races and for the mechanics, right? You can play it in multiplayer, you can play it in hot seat, like with your body just sitting like before your screen. Very good game. I would recommend anybody play it because it's one of its kind, right? I don't know any games like it. There are some, but this is the best in my opinion. Heroes 7. So basically, like different studio was making it and they kind of fucked it. I would just say I regret playing it. Honestly, I would not recommend it. I would just say play Heroes of Might and Magic 5. Then it's... I don't even know the English name of this game. It's something like Animal Conflict, right? It's just Worms, basically. It's a game like Worms, but with animals. It's pretty interesting. It's so old now, but it was interesting that you've had different races. For example, apes. Then you've had like not beasts, but like wolf-like guys, and mouse-like guys. And they all had their like advantages. For example, apes were more tanky, wolves were very speedy, and rats were, I don't remember, maybe they were hitting harder. It's just Worms on crack. I don't know. Worms Armageddon is it's a good game actually, even though it's very old. But maybe you can find a Maybe you can find more modern version of it, even in 2D, but I don't know. Yeah. Worms Ultimate Mayhem, it's just Worms in 3D. It's a good game. It's actually a good game. Is it a very good game that I would recommend playing it to you? No. I don't know why, but it's a good game. It's a good game, but I just feel like it's very niche. I don't know, it's my opinion, like get away from me, you know. So the next tier is party games. Party games, right? Jackbox Party Pack 5 is a masterpiece. Is it very good? Oh no, what have I done? Maybe it's just very good. But anybody should play Jackbox, right? With their friends. No, okay, it's a masterpiece. It's a low tier of masterpiece. This game is so good. It basically consists of multiple different games. It's not just Jackbox Party Pack 5, but it's all the party packs, right? And it's so interesting to just hang out with your friends. No, okay, you know what? Let's just put them in very good. It's a very good game. It's not a masterpiece. It's a very good, and it's one of a kind, right? You can play with your friends. Yeah, let's just put it here. Very unique. So basically, when COVID hit, we played a lot of it with my friends and enjoyed the hell out of it. So yeah, I would say that it's a very good game. Not masterpiece though. Then Monopoly Plus. Honestly, I regret playing it. I would much rather play, I don't know. I mean, it was, okay, you know what? It's an average game. It's an average game. You can play it if you are apart from your, like, loved ones, or for example, or like your friends, right? You can just play it. You can play a board game. But it's an average game. I don't know. Just boring, kinda. Garry's Mod. I would say average. I don't know. I've played Garry's Mod with my friends too during quarantine, and all the mods that we were playing, so basically this game acts like a sandbox where you can create all the mods, right? But I don't know. Whenever I played it, it wasn't that fun. It was very fun. You know what? No, let's put it at good, because maybe you will find something for yourself. And there are games like Prop Hunt that are very fun, right? We played a lot of it with my friends. Not a lot, but we played some. And it was very fun, right? Okay. Heavy Hoe. I wouldn't regret playing it. It's very short. It has not much mechanics. I don't know. It's fun to fuck around with your friends, but we haven't had that much fun. I don't know. Regret playing. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. This is a very good game, in my opinion. I played it with my mom. Imagine playing with your mom. But it's a very good game. It's very interesting. It's not that hard, you know, it's chill. It's just a perfect game to play with a person who don't really plays games that much, right? It's a very good game. Interesting. There are bosses, I don't know, upgrades. Oh god, we don't have enough space on the screen. Okay, Among Us. It's a very good game. It has some issues. It's not a masterpiece. Technically, it's kind of bad, but it's a very good game. It's just Mafia, right? It's just a video game of Mafia. I actually very enjoyed playing it, but after playing it for, let's say, 6 or 7 sessions, it becomes boring. But it's a very good game. You should play it, but it's not a masterpiece, right? Like these ones. All of these are masterpieces. All of them are masterpieces. Like, I can swear on my I don't know on what, but these are masterpieces. No, it's very hard. I almost want to put Hades in masterpiece tier, but no, Hades, stay down. Yeah, it's a very good game. Castle Crashers. I kind of regret playing it. It wasn't very fun. You don't, even though you play it in multiplayer, you don't interact with your friends. You just fight at the end of each level. I don't know, I feel like it's not that interesting, honestly, regret playing it. Crawl. It's a good game. I just don't have a company to play, like a party to play it with, right? It's a very good game where you basically, if you're playing it with 4 person, one of you is the boss. No, wait. No, one of you is alive, right? And all the others are like trying to stop him, right? And whoever kills him, like all 3 different players, then they become human, and all the other 3 players try to like not let them do it. And you can like upgrade your monsters, upgrade your character. You can like basically buy new items. There are bosses at the end, and whenever this person gets to the boss, 3 other players control the boss. It's very unique, but I just don't feel like, I just feel like it's good on paper, but it's not that good when you play it, right? So it's just good. It's a good game. Like you should. So basically, I look at it like this: Masterpiece is, you should play it definitely. If you haven't played all of those games, you don't do. Basically, you are incorrect. Very good games. I would just say play it. You should play this game. It's for you. Like you'll still like them, right? Like probably. Very little chance of not liking them. Good games, it's like 50-50, you know what? Average, it's like, no, good, it's just they're good, but you might not like them, right? So, and average is like 50-50, basically. Or like if you're not very like demanding of your game. I know, we're playing, don't play it. Don't Starve Together. It's just a good game. It's not very good because it's too complicated in my opinion. It's not relaxing, it's very stressful. We played it with our friends and it was so stressful, like, I don't know. I just feel like in games you need to have like some moments of peace, then some moments of like challenges, right? And Don't Starve Together, it's just challenging. You are always starving, and that's why it's called like this. Just a good game. Drake Hollow. Honestly, we played it with my girlfriend and I just say it's an average game. It's interesting. There are those interesting creatures which are called, how are they called? Mandragorian people or something, and the aesthetics are very good, but it's not very polished, and I don't know, just an average game for me. But it could have been better, alright? And you basically like defend your base from attackers, but I don't know, mechanically it wasn't very interesting. You don't have a lot of interactions here. You can play it, but maybe you don't like it. Overcooked. This game is... God, we have Overcooked 2. Okay, let's put Overcooked in very good. It's a very good game. Everybody will like it, right? If you play it in party, even with 2 people, like we played it with my girlfriend. We enjoyed the hell out of it. It was hectic at times when we were like arguing about like, we don't do it perfectly, or like we can't finish this level. But you know what? It's just part of it. It's kind of stressful, but it's like maybe we are just you need to be like more chill in order to play this game, right? Yeah, Overcooked 2 is a masterpiece. Is it better than Terraria? In my opinion, it's better than Terraria. Overcooked 2. It's just better than Terraria. Well, is it a masterpiece? I feel like it's a masterpiece. No, then again, Overcooked 2 is a masterpiece. This is... oh no, I fucked them. So basically, Overcooked 2 is a masterpiece game. It's so interesting. It's just Overcooked. No, you know what? Let's just put them all to very good. No, wait, give me a second, I need to think. Everybody should play him, but is it a masterpiece? Yes, it is a masterpiece. They are kind of similar, but there you have like more recipes, you have skins. I don't remember what was new in Overcooked 2. Something was new. There are this like defense mode. It's just very unique game, which I... No, you know what? They are both very good. This is just it. I just put them here.
they are not masterpiece, even though they are very close. They would be at the top of the very good tier, right? If I had placed, if I would sort this tier, but I will not sort it. Yeah, very good games. Almost masterpiece, almost very close. Mario Party. This is a very good game. Everybody will like it. Honestly, it's just a bunch of mini games. You don't need to be very like competitive. You just press like one button, or like it's very easy, and playing it with your friends is, I don't know, it's very good. It may get boring pretty fast, but I don't know, I just feel like this is a very good game. You need to play it. It's not a masterpiece though. Pummel Party is just Mario Party, but for PC, I'd say that it's average. I don't know, the aesthetics are worse. It's just a clone of the game, basically. All the average are clones of the game. Clones of Dota, clones of, what is it? Mario Party, clone of Worms, clone of Mortal Kombat. You know, like, just an average game. Rayman M, it's a very old game. You might don't even know it. I mean, it was fun playing it, but it's so outdated, so I'll just put it in average. I would not recommend it. Rayman Raving Rabbids. It's just like Mario Party, right? But it's so outdated that I don't know. I put it in average. Goddamn, but it's for PC. No, I'd say that it's a good game. Is it this good? Like comparing with Don't Starve Together? No, it's an average game. Even though it's very close, but it's an average. Sea of Thieves is a very good game. It's not a masterpiece because its replayability is very bad, but for the first 2 sessions of playing this game, or like 3 sessions, it was a blast. Just being a pirate, like managing your ship, like solving puzzles. It was so good, but honestly, the campaign in this game kind of sucked. This like Jack Sparrow campaign, like a story, it wasn't that good. And yeah, I remember why it's not a masterpiece. And this mechanic that basically it was supposed to be designed around PvP, like, you know, that every person can. So basically, every person can just invade your ship or like sink it. But this PvP is very poorly done, in my opinion, because like maneuvered ships are kind of better than the huge galleons, right? Because you can easily, fastly repair your boat, right? And I don't know, it's just so hard to defend. Like you can, if you see enemies that want to like jack your shit, right? You can fight with them for like 2 hours and nobody can sink each other, because it's very hard to invade other ship, I mean with your character, right, in order to like kill anybody. And then if you kill anybody, they will just respawn, right? And then if you shoot to them, they will just apply planks and you can just store planks, and it's just it's good on paper, but it's not that good. But its visuals and its idea and other stuff, it's very good. If they would fix this multiplayer issue that you would play, for example, only with I don't know, they would somehow fix its mechanics, like core mechanics, it would be a masterpiece. It's very sad. It's just a very good game. But yeah, it will stay here. But it's very pleasing, right? The graphics are very good. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. It's a good game. It's honestly a good game. No, it's a very good game that I would recommend anybody play. It's kind of stressful, but it's interesting. And if you will find a way to not argue about it, like again, we played it with my girlfriend, and I don't know, we're just this kind of like couple, right? Who can play something together, but then when the time passes, we kind of start arguing a little bit, you know what? And that's why I don't like arguing. I'm a very chill guy, so yeah, that's why it's
Very good game. Forts. I would say it's an average game. I know I don't really like the aesthetics, even though the mechanics are pretty interesting. Alright, and it doesn't have a lot of replayability. It's very hard to play it because people just basically it's very hard to penetrate other people, right? And it's kind of clunky, I don't know, playing it. I don't know, mechanics are not that polished. I'd say it's an average. It Takes Two. You know where it goes. To the masterpiece tier. Masterpiece. Is it low end? No, I feel like it should be something like this. It's a masterpiece game. It's the best cooperative game of all time. Is it worse than Minecraft? Yeah, Minecraft is better. StarCraft, yes. Mortal MK11. I feel like it offers more than MK11. And then Terraria. Forgive me, Vlad, that Terraria is at the lowest tier, but it's just how it is. It's just so good. It has so much mechanics. You always you combine those mechanics together, right? It's not just like one player has this and one second player has this. You need to always communicate with your partner, right? It's an interesting story, actually. Visually, it's so great. I don't know, it's just a very good game. Then there are those mini games where you play with your partner and you can be better at something and your other partner can be better at the different kind of mini game, right? And you play versus each other. Very good game, like the best. I would recommend. It's a masterpiece, honestly. The one thing with this game for me and my girlfriend when we played it, it's the story. So basically at some point of the game you basically murder the toy, right? So basically like there's this like toy that the child of those two likes to play with or something like that. I don't remember. Basically a toy elephant, and you actually rip its head off, right? And it like screams, it runs away from you, and it was very excruciating for my girlfriend to see it, right? It was like, she was like, what the fuck, like why do they do it? It's so it's like a torture simulator, so that's we haven't completed it just because of that, and it was very sad because otherwise this game was so good. But this was just, and a lot of people who play this game, they argue about it basically. They don't like it about it, but it is who it is. My girlfriend is just very sensitive person. That's it. Let's go to the next game. Oh, next. Yes, this game is still party games, right? They're like small party games. So basically, Lego games are next. Lego Batman was pretty average. I don't know. It's cool to play with multiplayer, but maybe it's just marketed for kids. We played recently Lego Incredible or something like that, and it was not that fun actually. It's good to play it if you. When I was a kid, I really enjoyed it. But now, I don't know. Let's put all the Lego games apart from Lego Star Wars game. Star Wars game is a very good game. I would actually recommend playing it because I don't know. It has like, if you like the movie, like it has like basically again it's segmented into 3 parts, and in first part it's like the movie 1, 2, 3. In second it's 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. It's a very good game, and if you like the movie Star Wars, it would be very interesting to play, and it has more jokes in it. It's interesting that you can play it with your buddy. Good game. Okay. Let's look at all those games we need to review. Yeah, I feel like I'll get a break somewhere after I'll be reviewing Untitled Goose Game. Yeah, Operation Tango. It's a good game. It's very short, but it's a good game. I've played it with my girlfriend, enjoyed it. You really need to copyright it. It's just like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, but in my opinion, this game is better. Even though, yeah, this game is just too short, And one of the players are playing hacker and the other is playing agent.
I don't know. It's just too short for me and a little bit clunky, right? This game is very polished. So yeah, let's put it at good tier. Orcs Must Die 2. It's a good game. I feel like it's a good game that you should play, most probably. Or is it a very good game? Yeah, let's say that it's a very good game. I basically haven't had a buddy to play it with, but when I played single player, I really enjoyed it for the first time. Yep, very good game. Challenging, interesting, orcs. That's it. Fox. We played it with my girlfriend. It was so interesting. I really like the idea of playing like cat and dog, basically. We have this like in Russia we have this and maybe in other countries you have this cat and dog TV show, right? And it was very interesting on paper, but honestly it's an average game for me because you can't move without your other person wanting to move in this specific direction, and it's very hard to just think the same, right? You have like two brains, and it's not fun when you want to do this thing but your other partner don't want to do it, or that you need to persuade him to do it, right? You need to complain with him. It's even if it's not that even if you don't complain a lot, but it's still kind of you don't have a lot of cooperation apart from moving this game, right? So average game for me. I feel like it could have been much more. Then Risk of Rain 1. Well, this game is just so old. It's an average game. I would not recommend playing it, but maybe some people will like it. Well, I would even say that I regret playing it for some reason. I don't know, just haven't clicked for me. I would much rather play Lega or like Reality Reforged or even any RTS or anything else. Yeah. But Risk of Rain 2, baby, it's a masterpiece game. This is a masterpiece game. Let me find a place for it. Is it better than Dead Cells? No. I feel like it's better than Minecraft. Yeah, let's put it right here. This game is so good. It's a roguelike, right? You can play it with friend. You have a lot of things to unlock, like new characters, then abilities to them. Then you can fucking stack an item. For example, there is this item that gives you like 15% movement speed. You can stack them basically. That's the main idea. You can stack every item infinitely, and you can stack, for example, 500 of these items, and when you press W, you move with the speed of light, right? And you can't even play this game. That's how you basically break. The idea is to break this game, and it's very hard, but if you play it right, you can break it, and then you'll feel like a god, right? And this is very addicting for me. Yeah, very good game, and you can play with your friends. Masterpiece tier. Trine is it's a very good game, honestly. It's very interesting to play in a party. We played it with my girlfriend and with Vlad. Very good game, very interesting mechanics. You interact with each other, you have fun. Basically, I was playing like this mage, and I always fucked with them. For example, I created a box for them that I need to like move around the toxic lake or something, and then they jumped on it, and then I just destroyed it, and they were dying. It was very fun, you know. It's very pretty. There are bosses, and yeah, very interesting game. Very good. I would recommend playing it if you have a party of 3, maybe even a party of 2. I've played other Trine games with a party of 2. In a party of 2. Untitled Goose Game, I don't know, it looks good on paper, but for me it's an average game. Haven't enjoyed it, even though a lot of people might like it. Yep. So I feel like we reviewed half of it, and I'm just very tired, and I'll complete it later. So yeah, let's just cut to the part when I'm new and refreshed. Okay guys, I'm back.
I've grown a mustache, as you can see. Well, to your health. And let's continue. So the next game, the next group is action games, right? So the first one is Assassin's Creed. So I remember when it was firstly released, it was so good. I actually really like it, because it was like a first like kind of stealth game at the time, which was very cool. But right now I feel like it's just too old, you know. It's just an average game. The mechanics were not that how they say it. So basically it was their first take on it. So, and right now there are better Assassin's Creeds that you can play. So yeah, just an average game. Then let's look at Assassin's Creed 2. This game was better in a lot of ways than the first Assassin's Creed, so let's just put it into Assassin's Creed 2. And you have two hidden daggers here. It's very good. And there was like Leonardo da Vinci, cool story. Brotherhood, basically the same, but I remember in this game you could have you can basically recruit other assassins, right? And then you can use them. It was better even than this, but it's just good. Well, no, okay, let's put Brotherhood at very good, because it's like the best Assassin's Creed game, which was like a stealth, like, in my opinion. It's just a very good game. Well, but maybe it's too old now. No, okay, let's put it at very good. Yeah, because you should definitely play this game. No, okay, let's put it at just good. My bad, but it was very close to very good. Assassin's Creed 3. So I didn't really like the setting of like old America, right? So I don't know, just an average game. Nothing new was added almost. And there was this axe. I don't know, I just didn't like it. Black Flag, I actually regret playing it because it was just Assassin's Creed 3 with a pirate setting, right? Nothing new, and I don't know, don't like it. So yeah, let's look at the next game, Dishonored 2. Oh, let's review this Dishonored first, right? Dishonored is a masterpiece game. This is a masterpiece because, and let's look at the place for it. Is it better than HOTS? No. Better than Factorio? No. Dead Cells, Risk of Rain. I feel like it's somewhere here. For me at least. Cuphead or Minecraft? Yeah, I feel like it's better than Minecraft for me. So basically in this game, it's a stealth-like game with special powers, right? And in typical stealth games, it's kind of boring because you just hide around the corners, right? You just wait for enemies and you hide in bushes. That's all the gameplay, right? But here you have a blink with you, which enables you to do some special shit. I have a lot of videos on Dishonored 2, I remember. Oh, and first one, I have a playlist on the first Dishonored, and I don't have it on the second one because I've played. So basically, I've played Dishonored for like 5 times through the whole story, and it wasn't. I don't really. It's not common for me to replay games, right? And so basically, you have superpowers. You are this cool like stealth guy. It's very polished. I don't know. It's just a very good game. It's a masterpiece. I would recommend everyone to play it, right? Right now it's a little bit old, but in Dishonored 2, the story is weaker and the setting is worse. And I don't know, the setting of the first one was just better, and the missions were better. In the first one, you can. And the cool thing about this game is that you can complete the mission in different ways. If you want to assassinate a guy, right, you can like. Crawl up through the sewers. You can, I don't know, just blink to the roofs and go through the roofs, right? You can just kill anybody. You can just possess a rat and just go underneath the legs of the guards, right? It's a very good game. You can play it very differently, and it has just a lot of missions. Just assassinate this guy however you want, right? And you can just experience it and do it very good. If you want to know more about this game, just look at my channel. Oh, actually, I just noticed that I have videos on almost all the games which are in the Masterpiece tier list, right? But I don't have it videos on Factorio. StarCraft, It Takes Two, and MK11, right? Pretty good, pretty good. So masterpiece game, let's go. Again, Dishonored 2. I feel like should I put it in very good tier list? I don't know. It's better than Dishonored 1 in a lot of ways, but the setting is worse, right? And the story is weaker. And the main character starts to speak. I don't know. I would put it just in the good. It would be at the top of the good, right? So if they would polish it a little bit better, it would be better. But no, for me, for some reason, it wasn't that enjoyable, right? I don't know, maybe I expected a lot. But yeah. Dishonored Death of the Outsider, it's basically Dishonored 2, but it's a DLC, kinda. But it's a separate game for some reason. Just a good game too. But the Dishonored series is so good, dude. And Dishonored 1, with all its DLCs, it's a masterpiece. Okay, Deathloop. Deathloop is the next iteration of Dishonored. I don't know, man. I would put it in average. I know, I wanted so much from this game. I wanted to really experiment with day-night cycle, right? But they did it poorly. It basically, you could just so basically in the Deathloop, I thought that you can just like wait for the day for the day-night cycle, right? Or that it would be more like engaging, right? But instead of that, they just gave us this UI. So basically you have like 4 missions, one at the beginning of the day, right? Then noon, then like evening and night, right? And it's just a UI, right? You just select like time of the day, and it fucking sucked. I don't know, it could have been done much more better. And I don't know, yeah, the story isn't that good, but it was fun to play it. Yeah, but the next thing, like, if in Dishonored it's very good, you need to get in close combat, right? You need all those abilities in order to get close to enemies or to pass through them, right? But in here you have guns, like you can kill enemies with a distance. So I don't know, it just doesn't work in the Dishonored setting. Just if you want to, basically Dishonored formula doesn't work with guns, in my opinion. So just an average game. I almost regret playing it, but I don't know, I just like Dishonored, that's why I played it, yeah. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I actually enjoyed the hell out of this game, dude. So I just played at the good, but it's so old, I wouldn't recommend playing it right now, but I enjoyed it. It was like you needed to carve spells, right? You needed to collect those beans. It was so good, very interesting. I like all Harry Potter games, but the new ones are kind of suck. They made FPS shooters from them. What the fuck? Okay, Hollow Knight. For me, it's just a good game. It could have been very good, but I don't know, I just can't recommend it. It's pretty good, but when I started playing it, I was very burned out of gaming, right? Like right now, I can't enjoy games anymore, that's why I don't do it. It was fun, but I don't know, dude. Just for me, something was missing, right? For example, in Trine, it's like all those games have something in them, something unique, but Hollow Knight is just a roguelike game, right? And yeah, I don't know, with a very specific design, and I don't know, just didn't like, but it's cool, it's a good game, very good game. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Yeah, I'd put it in a good tier because I don't know, it's just it's basically it was very good for me because you can basically, I mean, it's a good game because it has basically like Half-Life 2 physics in it, right? And it's a close combat, and it's very good. You have a lot of spells here. You basically can freeze like the how to say, the floor, right? And enemies will just slide, and then you can kill them. You have a lot of like finishers here. You have you can do different builds like rogue build, like warrior build and mage build. You have like a lot of loot here. I don't know, just very good game actually. No, it's just a good game, but just because it's old. So yeah, just a good game. Just if it wasn't that old, I would put it in a very good game, very good tier list, right? Like Bionicle. I fucking loved Bionicle when I was a kid, but just an average game. It was nothing more, just the setting that kept me enjoying it, right? Let's go next. Mirror's Edge is very unique in the visuals, but just a good game for me. You can play it and enjoy it, but I don't know, nothing special, but it's pretty interesting. But I don't know, nothing new. You just well, is it nothing new though? Yeah, it's pretty interesting, but for me it wasn't the thing that I seek in games, which are like cool mechanics, right? Basically all of this is just based on like mechanics, right? If mechanics are good, the game would be at the top. Overlord 2. God damn. I actually think that this is a very good game. Yeah, because it's very... Yeah, let's put it here actually. It's not just a good game. It's a very good game because it's pretty unique, right? You are... Like, the setting is incredible. You are this, like, dark overlord, right? Of goblins. You can command them. You have different goblins. They can pick up, like, weapons for themselves. And they can pick up, like, different, I don't know, helmets for themselves. It was very good for them. For example, if you are killing, like, the seals, right? Then... like basically goblins, they got well, so basically they would just put like a mask of a seal on their face, and it was very good. They were like leveling up. The story is pretty interesting. I don't know, just very enjoyed this game for some reason. And all the goblins are for the different purposes. For example, brown ones were like melee goblins, red ones were like range goblins, they threw fire, right? Green ones were like assassins, and they're pretty good versus big targets because they just sleep on them from the back, right? And the blue ones are healers. I know, very interesting game, just a very good game. I would recommend playing it. Prototype 2 and 1. Ooh. The thing is, they're pretty similar. Prototype 2 is just a little bit newer. But for me, the story from Prototype 1 was better. Come on. Let's just review Prototype first. I feel like this is a very good game. Pretty interesting, right? Because in here you are playing as this like superhero who can like morph his arms and his body into different things. For example, you could morph your hands to be like those claws, right? Or those like giant sword, or like a whip. And it was pretty good. It's just a game about a superhero, and you are fighting this like aliens or stuff. What is this? Was it aliens? Yeah, just aliens, and it was pretty good. You can turn into different people. So for example, if the police is onto you, right, you can just eat a civilian and just morph into him, and they will lose you, right? It was just a very good game actually, and the story is pretty good because this guy like Mercer, he doesn't remember anything, and when you like consume, you can consume humans basically in this game, and when you consume key targets, you remember something from their memory, right? And that's how he understood like who he is and stuff. Prototype 2 is still pretty good, just a good game, but the story is just weaker, right? And this guy becomes a becomes a bad guy basically, yeah. But just play it for yourself. I don't know, for some reason I enjoyed Prototype 1 more, but maybe if the graphics is too bad in Prototype 1, just play Prototype 2, alright? Okay, Rayman, what is it? Hoodlum Havoc? The fuck? It's just a very old game, but I remember I enjoyed playing it when I was old, but right now it's too old, so I'll just put it on average. Simpsons Hit and Run is just an... Oh yeah. Oh no, it's just an action game. It's still an action game. Yeah. It's too old. I would put it at average. You basically just drive cars in this game, right? And talk with people, and there's a little bit of story. But it was pretty interesting. I really liked that it was cartoony, I don't know. The setting was good. Okay. Tomb Raider. Honestly, I just regret kind of playing it. I liked playing it with my girlfriend, but something in this game, I don't know, like I remember this episode when she got a minigun for herself, right? And there was a sequence when you are basically like going slowly with a minigun, you're shooting everywhere, everybody shoots at you, and she's like a fucking Terminator, right? Which she isn't, going through this base, and at the end you're fighting helicopter is shooting like rockets at you, or like bullets raining down bullets on you, and you're just shooting it, and it was so incredibly strange, right? It's not a game about Terminator, it's a game about a girl, right, who needs to survive, I don't know, and it was kind of RPGish, and I don't know, just didn't enjoy it. It was just a kind of a waste of time, in my opinion, but it was cool to play with my girlfriend, so yeah, but I kind of regret playing it. Sorry, Tomb Raider. Transformers, I remember that I really enjoyed it, but right now it's too old. Let's just put it into the average, and the story wasn't that good, so yeah. But oh yeah, well, should I put it in good because of that? So I remember that you could play 2 different campaigns, right? For the good Transformers, Autobots, and for the bad ones. Now let's put it into the average, but I don't know, yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. Because I liked the setting basically. Yeah, it was pretty goofy because you just turn into the vehicle, and what do you do then? You just drive to the next place. That was all, basically that's the story about Transformers, I don't know. Ooh, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know? Sorry. This is the favorite game of my girlfriend, and I remember when I was watching it, I thought that it's just a basic RPG, right? But actually, I think that this is a very good RPG. It's a very good game, because even though it's Assassin's Creed, it's not a game about stealth, at least how I played it. And so basically they try to do stealth games, right? But then at some, I mean, I think with Origins they decided that they need to go into the RPG setting more. So in this game, the main character, Alexios, is pretty he's a pretty interesting guy. He has like this charisma with him, right? And he's a good character. His story is pretty good. The whole system is pretty good. Like the visuals are so great. Looking at this ancient Greece, it's amazing actually. And actually, it's sometimes it's a little bit annoying because you need to gain some levels in order to access some missions, right? Even the main story ones. But this is an RPG game, right? You need to progress, and I don't know, just a very good, solid RPG. If somebody wants to play RPG, I would just say play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, honestly. Even though a lot of people will hate it because it's not old like Assassin's Creed game, right? Not hate it, but don't like it. I was thinking like this, but when I played it, it's actually a pretty decent game. Yeah, I would recommend. Okay. How's this game called? Cyberpunk. Honestly, I regret playing it. I don't like RPGs. That's the first thing. I don't know how, like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is just a different level. It's just like the best of the RPGs in my opinion. That's why I like it. But Cyberpunk, I don't know, nothing interesting for me. Didn't like it. Setting wasn't that interesting. I don't know, just something didn't work for me. I just regret playing it, and it was pretty costly, so I'm kinda regret buying it. Yeah, I couldn't refund it for some reason. I don't know, played it for too much. I really tried to like this game, but I regret playing it. Oh, Darksiders 1, 2. Yeah, but where is Darksiders 1? It was somewhere here. Wait, Give me a second. Did I review it? Give me a sec. There it is. Because this is a slasher, right? Okay, whatever. Darksiders 2. I can't say that it's as good as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, even though the setting is very, very good. Like, the setting is very good. But I don't know, just Darksiders 1 was better in all the... Basically, again, Darksiders 1 was more like slashery. Okay, let's just talk about this game. I don't know, the setting is pretty good, but... Like... I don't know, just something wasn't right for me. But this is a good game. I kinda enjoyed it, but I can't say that it's very good. It's just a good game. But nothing like super interesting, right? Okay. Dragon Age Origins. Well, our average game, average RPG, nothing interesting. It was like, I don't know. I don't even remember a lot about it, but I remember going rogue build and I don't know. Just an average game. Even Lion, regret playing it, I don't know. Haven't played it a lot and it wasn't that interesting for me. Oh, okay, Fable games. Let's look at Fable 1. Fable is a very good game, even though it's old. You have like a remastered version of it. It's one of the most best RPGs for my opinion. Because the interesting thing here is that you can be more good or more evil, right? And if you go to the good road, with a good approach, right? So basically you do good things, like, so for example, there is a mission, right? There's some thug just says to you like, help us rob those people, right? We will give you money. If you help them, you will gain evil points, right? If you will say like, what the hell, man, and you will defend this village from him, then you will get good points. And if you get a lot of good points, like you have a nimb, right? You will be getting a nimb at the top of your head. You'll have this like cool light looking at you, like, right, you know, like butterflies will fly around you. You will have, yeah, that's basically it. And basically what I want to say, that your choices in this game and actually your build will affect how your character look. And this is a pretty good game. If you will do bad things, right, you will have those huge horns, right? Your eyes will be like more darker, I don't know. And yeah, this is around you will be like a cloud of, I don't know, moths or something. So, and this is pretty good. If you will if in this game you will how do I say it, increase your stamina or your like strength, your hero will get more buffed, right? If you will increase your magic, you will have those like I don't know, like blue veins. It's pretty good, and you will have like tattoos, like blue tattoos on your chest. It's pretty good because it's interesting to see your character evolves, and you basically start as a teenager and at the end you end like as an old man, and it was very good, and the story was pretty good, and this game was just so good. It was basically a fable about this guy, right? Very like it, and the combat is pretty satisfying, like, I don't know, quests. Yeah, very good game. Would recommend playing it if you want to go into the RPG things. And by the way, we are reviewing RPGs if you haven't noticed. Fable 2, regret playing it. I haven't played it a lot. I thought to see something like Fable, right? But they progressed the... So basically in this game you have guns, right? And the setting was a little bit different. You are some kind of king or something. I don't know. It wasn't that interesting as Fable 1. Fable 1 had a good story, like, right? So you lived your life and then you got robbed of it and you need to become a hero, right? And then it's good, better and better. But in this game, not that. I just regret playing it. Okay, Fallout 3. I kinda regret playing it. Let's just put it into the average RPG average tier. I don't know, I don't like post-apocalyptic games, and it was an RPG thing, just didn't like it. No, I just don't like shooting RPGs, right? Where your weapon becomes better with the level. I don't know, don't kind of like it. I'm like, with weapon, if you shoot to the head, guy dies, right? Or something like this. I don't know, just something isn't working for me here. GTA Vice City. I actually put a lot of hours into this game. Oh yeah, and then let's review San Andreas, okay? Let's put it into the... God damn, I feel like this is a... No, it's just too old. Let's just put it into the good ones, right? You can play, because this is a game of a lot of people's youth, right? Just a simulator of life, of thug life, kind of. I don't know, have nothing to say. I remember playing it a while ago, but this is a solid game. You can play it. GTA San Andreas is a very good game. I don't know, I haven't played, how do I say it? Other GTA games, right? And I think that they have actually become better, right? But for me, this is the best GTA game I've played, and it was awesome. You could have done a lot of things here. You can like change your appearance. You can like, you have a lot of missions. Everything is so polished. I don't know. The story is good. Yeah, just a simulator of games. You can like buy houses here. You can buy cars. I don't know. Pretty solid game. Very good game. I would recommend, but maybe I would put all the old games, GTA games, at the good tier, and the most recent ones to the very good. But yeah, Saints Row Remastered, just an average game, like GTA basically. And your guy is kind of a superhero here. Well, I don't remember, but yeah. Hellgate London, regret playing it. Don't remember a lot of it. Like something didn't work for me. Horizon Zero Dawn, sorry, but I regret playing it. Just a Horizon thing. Just the setting is pretty good, but something just isn't working for me. Like, I don't know. I just think you need blasters, not bows, right? When there are like huge mechanical dinosaurs going and like they are firing with firing at you with their like lasers, and you can't get a laser and fire them back. Like, what the hell? You need to use a bow? Strange. Oh god, Mass Effect. Just, I would review them all, right? Mass Effect is a pretty good game. You have like different choices here. The story is very interesting. Good game. Mass Effect 2. Oh no, very good game. And Mass Effect 3. Oh, something isn't right. Yeah, I feel like this is a Mass Effect 1. Right, let's put it here. It's just a very good game, but it's kind of old. These two are so good. I remember playing them. The setting is awesome. Story is good. Like, you make decisions and which they have an output onto this main story. It's the setting is amazing because it's about space. Solid games, solid RPGs. You should play them. Maybe even Mass Effect 1, but I don't know. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, just because it's sold. You know, I don't like my tier list just because it's ranking games based on its oldness, right? Which is kind of biased. But yeah, but I feel like the average consumer of games, like the graphics will affect them. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep it this way. You should play this game. You should play those games. Skyrim is a good game. It's a good game, good RPG. I just don't like RPGs, but it's very interesting. You can do a lot of things here. Solid RPG. Can't say more about it because I don't remember a lot, but I remember playing it a while. Like, you can turn yourself into a vampire here, into the werewolf. You have a lot of different things you can do. Solid game, right? You fight dragons. Okay. God, we need to hurry up, dude. Stalker. Regret playing it. Don't like apocalyptic games, and I don't know, just I don't like shooting games, and I don't know, just I don't like Russian setting, so Regret playing it. Knights of the Old Republic. God damn, I'll put it into the average just because I haven't played a lot of it. But I know that a lot of people like this game, right? For me, I don't know, mechanics weren't that good and the setting wasn't enough. Even though I really like Star Wars games. Yeah, let's put it here. Witcher the Wild Hunt is a very good game. I haven't enjoyed a lot of it, but I just see that it's so polished, right? That the setting is pretty good, graphics are good, like Geralt are so masculine, the setting is good because it's this like Slavic world, right? When you fight monsters and you're the Witcher. The combat is interesting. There are a lot of builds, like I personally, when I played alchemy build and it was so overpowered. Yeah, but I remember that I just don't really like RPGs, so I haven't even finished it. But I just see the potential and I don't know, just a very good game. Not a masterpiece though, in my opinion. Do I have an RPG in the masterpiece? Well, it could have been Witcher, but I just haven't enjoyed it. Right? Sorry, Witcher. I know that internet thinks that you are the masterpiece, but sorry. Legend of Zelda is a very good game. It's an RPG too, but the thing about Zelda is that you don't get quests here, right? You just go. So basically, you just look at the world, right? You start at the plateau at the middle of the map and you just look in all the different directions and you just see there is just like a huge flying bird flying. There is just like a shiny mountain. There is this, there is that. And every place you go is interesting and you have like a small encounters here. And then you have those 4 beasts that you need to slay and then the main boss at the end. Pretty good. You can climb everything you want. Very interesting, solid game. Very interesting. Yeah. Can't say more about it. Very good game. Solid game. Yeah, okay, so the next tier list is shooters. Not tier list, but the next group. Aliens versus Predator. Let's just put it at average. For me, it wasn't. I'm not a fan of Aliens versus Predator, but it was interesting to play Alien, and it's interesting that you can play like Alien, Predator, and a human here. But yeah, I would just put it into the average for me, at least. Like, you know. Okay. Battlefield 2. Now it's too old, but I enjoyed playing it, but it was like the gold age of Battlefield. I don't know, just let's put it here. Middle Age Conquest. It was like a Battlefield take on it was Lord of the Rings take of Battlefield. I don't know, is it a good game? Just like Skyrim and Mass Effect? No, I don't know, maybe in multiplayer it would have been better, but for me it wasn't something. But it's an interesting concept. Bionic Commando. Average game, just a shooter, right? And you have just arm. This is it. Bioshock Infinite is a very good game though. It's a very good shooter. The story is what makes this game awesome, and also superpowers. And the shooting, okay, so it's good for the story, for its visuals, for superpowers, and I know, yeah, this is basically it. It's a very juicy game, right? And the story is so, just if you want to play it, just play it without any like reviews, because the story will, how do I say it? Yeah, the story will amaze you. Very good game, even though it's just a shooter, right? But and you actually have finishers here, so yeah, pretty good game. I would recommend playing it, even though it's kind of old. Prey. Ah man, I played recently Prey, and I just put it at good. Well, for me it wasn't not a lot of interesting things here. It was kind of RPG-ish. RPG-like. I don't know, something wasn't missing for me, right? I don't know, maybe I was just totally done with gaming, but yeah, let's put it at good. But it's an interesting game. Good game. You can play it like, but if you want to experience the best ones, don't play Masterpiece and very good games. I wouldn't include. I would say play with Bioshock Infinite, play Legend of Zelda, but I wouldn't say play Prey. You should do it, right? But all of these games, yeah, you should play. Okay, Bulletstorm, average game, just like Bionic Commando. You're just this dude, but instead of the arm, you have like this whip. Just a shooter. I don't know. Burn Zombie Burn is an interesting take on. Let's put it into the good, like, it's a hidden gem kind of, because you just defend from zombies, and it's very interesting when the whole map is zombies, right, and you just run around them and you just shoot them. Interesting arcade, but yeah, let's just put it into the good tier. Yeah. So, what's the time? Yeah, we need to finish it today. Let's look at the next thing. Call of Jars. I remember this game. It was like a shooter. It's a good game. It was like a cowboy setting. And it was very interesting to have like those cowboy bullets, like not bullets, but cowboy duels, you know. And just shooting was very satisfying here. I remember it even now, but I played this game like 10 years ago. Yeah, good game. You should play it if you want. Crysis. Oh no, Crysis is a good game too. It's a cool game about alien invasion, and you're this like huge game. It's just like Doom. We will get to Doom soon enough. Doom. I love Doom. Okay, sorry. So Crysis is a pretty good. You can turn invisible, right? You can punch people. You basically have like different modes of your suit, like invisible stealth like mode, then strong mode and armored mode. It's pretty good. You just feel like a superhero, right, in this alien setting. Crysis T is a very good game because you have this bow, and it's just the best Crysis game in my opinion, and the story is pretty good. Very good game. I would recommend you to play it. It's a pretty solid shooter. Have nothing else to say. Just play Crysis. It's a game about shooting aliens, and sometimes you can use your bow, and you have a special power armor, right? Darkness 2. This is actually a very good game too. And you know what? Because of the story, because you basically play as a guy, you just shoot people, and you have those two tentacle, how to say it, like I don't know how to say it in English, but you have those two like dark entities, right? And they can like eat people. You have like different fatalities, and they give you some power-ups. Very interesting. And the story is good because basically your guy can't understand, is he this like darkness god, right, who just does whatever he wants, or he's into the psychic ward, right? So or he's into this like a facility where the mentally ill people get. So he can't understand, like, is he dreaming about, is he really this like god, and his consciousness or like this darkness tries to sell them this idea that he's mentally ill, or he's actually mentally ill, and he thinks that he's a god, but he's actually a mentally ill person, right? And in the end you learn the truth, and pretty good. Like, the story is awesome, and it's very satisfying to play it, right? You can just eat people, again, use some multiple things as shields. Very good game, very good. Darkness 2. Okay, Doom 3. I remember it's an average game, honestly. Nothing really new for me, just a shooter, but like Bulletstorm or Bionic Commando, but nothing new, just a Doom setting. I don't know. Doom 2016. Can I put it into the good territory? Yeah, I think like it deserves to be here just because of Doom Eternal. I feel like it's just the previous step of Doom Eternal. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's interesting. You have like a lot of weapons. You just run around killing people, and yeah, and you're the Doom guy. Everybody is afraid of you. I don't know. Good game. Let's put it here. And now let's talk about Doom Eternal, which is a masterpiece game, one of my favorites. I would even put it... Is it better than Dead Cells? Dude, goddamn, I feel like it should be here. It isn't better than Battle Royale in my opinion, and it isn't better than Factorio, but it's better than Dead Cells even. What the hell? Because in this game, this is just a perfect shooter, like Quake-like shooter, because you just run around. And the thing about this game, what sets it apart from all the other games, that in other games you just take cover, right? You like basically, and you just shoot people with like the weapon that you have, right? But in Doom Eternal, it's like a puzzle game, right? So basically you have different enemies, and for each enemy you have a weapon to counter it. For example, there's this like huge guy, like just basically flying fucking mouth, I don't know, and you can try to kill him very like how to say it. Okay, sorry, my English is broken. Let me think. So basically, for flying guys, you use ballista, right? For those like nice guys, you use like a minigun weapon. If you are fighting against, you have like a critical points. For example, there is this like a spider-like creature, and which has a turret, right? You can just snipe it, and it will not have a turret. It will become almost useless. It will just rush you, right? And you can just kill it without any problems. But with turret, it can actually make some trouble. Then there are these like huge tank guys, which is very hard to kill. But you can just shoot its weapons off, and instead of huge rockets and flamethrowers, it just shoots you with pathetic like beams, like pew pew pew, right? So you need to shoot intelligently, right? Then there's this like flying mouth guy with one eye, which I was talking about. You can try to kill him, but you can just throw a grenade at him, right? And he will eat it, and he will blow from the inside, and you can just finish him off, right? Then you have finishers like, or brutal kills, or how do they call glory kills, right? On every monster, and not just one, but you have a glory kill from the how do I say it? From the right, from the left, from the like top, right? Basically, if you perform glory kill, it differs on what you like look. You have a glory kill on the right arm, on the left arm, on the head, on the legs, right? This is a pretty good game. Then you have, if you need like armor in this game, then you can just shoot your flamethrower, right? And it gives you armor. If you need health, you just try to do glory kills, right? Then you have, if you need ammo, you have a chainsaw, right? So it's basically, you don't just shoot at people, you always, yeah, again, then there are these like guys with how they say it, right? Like electric shields, and you just shoot them with an electric gun and they blew up, like, right? So you can't finish this game just by shooting with one weapon. Like in Doom, like you just get your favorite weapon, you shoot with it. When you don't have ammo, you either try to get it, or you just switch to the weapon which you don't prefer this much. But in Doom Eternal, it's like, okay, I see this guy, I need to focus him, I just get a weapon versus him and I shoot it with it, right? Then there's this guy, okay, then I switch the weapon, right? I do it. Then you have like this shotgun, and you can just like, it's like a meat hook, it has like a meat hook, right? So if you need to go somewhere, you can just attach it to yourself and just use your meat hook. It's very good. And like, then after you kill like some people, you just say like, okay, I need shields, like, and you just use your flamethrower. Then like, it's very interesting, right? So it's very interesting to play this game. It's not just a common shooter, it's an intelligent shooter, right? Yeah, then the story is good. Your guys, I mean, good in my opinion, right? I don't need a lot from this game. I just need to feel like this empowered like human being. Basically, Doom guy is like he's like an avenging angel, right? Who fights fucking hell, and everybody just says to him, "You can do it, you can do it," and he just fucking does it. There was a point at the game when one guy just told him, "You can't shoot a hole through Mars," and he fucking did it. Legend, you know, like. So good. There are bosses, a lot of DLCs. It can be very hard to play. one of the best in the game. And again, you have a fucking sword that can kill any demon in one hit. They basically, it's very satisfying, right? They focus on gameplay. Okay, I think I'm done saying that Doom Eternal is so good. This is a very good game, maybe even better than Battle Royale. Let's just put it here just because I very enjoy Battle Royale, right? Or okay, let's put it like this. I would recommend playing Doom Eternal over Battle Royale if it was popular, right? Nah. Or give me a second. Yeah, let's put it like this. Pretty solid game. You need to play it. You need to play it. Battle Royale is just, I enjoyed playing it, but I don't actually understand why, because it was like Dota, I feel like. But yeah, it's dead, so Doom Eternal is better. Far Cry, too old, average game, just a shooter. Far Cry 3, honestly, average shooter, like RPG game. Gun, I don't remember a lot of playing, just an average like cowboy-like games. Just play Call of Jars, I feel like it's the next iteration of it, basically. Half-Life 2 is a good game. Just because it's old, right? I would have put it in very good, but right now you would better play Darkness 2 or Bioshock, right, than to play Half-Life. But it's a very good, solid game, and I enjoy playing it a lot. How is this game called? Just Cause? Well, I feel like this is Just Cause, right? Average game, honestly. Just Cause 2 was better, but I haven't played it. No, I played it actually. I don't know. Average game. King Kong. What the hell? You don't even know this game. Let's play it at average. Just a game where you play as a human, but sometimes you play as King Kong. I actually enjoyed it, but I would not recommend it right now. Right? Because I feel like, I don't know. Just, yeah. Mafia. Oh goddamn, I actually really enjoyed this game. Because of the story. Let's just put it at the good tier. Just a good mafia simulator where you start from the simple, how do I say it? Simple mafiosi, and then at the end you become like this boss, I remember. Or like your friends become bosses, and pretty good. Pretty good. Max Payne. Average game. Don't remember one cool thing about it. It was just that you can just jump and slow time. Yeah, I remember when I was young and I was at school and I was so stupid. I was just jumping to the wall, like, you know, whenever there are like teacher, he's saying something, I'm just jumping, thinking that like I'm very cool. Cringe, bruh. Okay, then we have Painkiller. This is actually a Doom game. It's just like a Doom. Just like Doom, but a little bit different. But yeah, let's just put it here because I don't remember a lot of it. And Doom is pretty good. There you fight like in Doom you fight demons, but in Painkiller you fight undead. I don't know. Doom is better. Punisher is a good game. Even though it's old, I'll put it here because it was very interesting that you need to like interrogate people here, and the way you do it is basically you're like threatening to kill them, and you need to not overdo it and to not underdo it, right? So for example, there is this like a saw, right? And you just put a person here and you just say like, give me information, right? And he would just say, no, fuck you. But then you get him closer to the saw, right? And then it becomes more scary for him. But if you will overdo it, you'll just kill him, right? If you don't do it, like, if you'll underdo it, then he will basically think that you will not kill him. And I don't remember, but basically it was a very interesting mechanic. So even though it's old, I would still think that this is a good game, right? Scarface, the world is yours. This is just GTA. Well, I will just say that it's an average game. I remember that it's just an GTA with little power-ups or something. Okay, Serious Sam. Let's put it into the average, just a Doom-like game, but in a different setting. I don't know, I would much rather recommend you play Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal, because I can respect it. Dude, should I play it above Factorio? Should I place it above Factorio? God damn, I feel like this should be here. This is a pretty good game. Yeah, let's just put it here. Very strange, but I respect this game so much. Dude. Yeah, it's better than Factorio in my opinion. I have more. Yeah, let's just put it here. Okay, Sam. Serious Sam, like the different Serious Sam 4 or something. Let's just put it at good, because I remember it's just a good game, like Doom game. Where is it? Where you can play it in multiplayer. So yeah, I remember playing it with friends. It was pretty fun. Let's put it here. Shadow Warrior, it's just a Doom game, yet another, but you have a sword, basically. But I enjoyed playing it, but it was just like, I don't know, let's put here. Sniper Elite 5, I regret playing it, because, I don't know, just a sniper game, I don't know, I would much rather play, I don't know, just don't like it, don't like sniper games. Then, Republic Commando Star Wars. This is a very good game actually, even though it's a shooter, but you have a squad with you, right? And you command them, and they all have their personalities, right? And this is a Star Wars. This is so good, right? And I remember that the weapons were good here, but it was very interesting. You just said like go here, go, like rush, right? Or like defend. And it was very interesting to command your squad here. Like you don't have it in any other shooting games, right? But in this, yeah, I enjoyed it. And yeah, I remember that in here, if you died, you haven't died, but you just how to say it? You was like stunned. You were like, if you get stunned, right, then your teammates can help you, right? And when they kind of get stunned, right, they just go to the ground and they can't fight anymore. You can help them, and you can like respawn them, kind of. Yeah, very good game. I actually very enjoyed it. So I would put it here. Then Super Hot. Is a very good game actually. It's not that it's very unique, you know, because the time moves only when you move, and I played it in VR. Yeah, just pretty interesting. You can do a lot of crazy shit here, but I would recommend playing it in VR. Yeah, just very unique, so we'll put it here. Time Shift, well, average shooting game. I know you had a power to slow time or something. I don't know, just let's put here. Something Overdrive, I don't remember. Just an average like GTA like game, but you've had power-ups here. I don't know, just like a Scarface. Wanted. Let's put it at good games, because well, you can curve bullets here, right? You have a pistol and you can just, and the bullet was curved, and it was pretty good, interesting to play it. Yep, let's just put it here. I don't know. Space Marine, well, let's put it at average. I don't know, just a game about Warhammer. I just really like Warhammer setting, and you just fight orcs here, and it's a shooter like game, not a turn-based like. So yeah, let's put here. Apex Legends is a masterpiece game. Is a masterpiece. I would put it somewhere. Is it better than Doom? No. Is it better than Factorio? Okay, give me a second. I need to find a place for this. It's hard to judge. Like, I kind of regret putting sorted here. Let's just say that it's... Is it better than Dishonored? I feel like yes. They are very different. Let's put it here. Okay, so this is just the best battle royale game, in my opinion, because you're playing in squads, so you don't play like solo, right? Then you don't have some cringy like building mechanics like in Fortnite. Then when you win, you get this adrenaline rush, right? Then all the weapons are very interesting. Like you have like your special abilities on each of the characters. You have like their ultimates. Very good game. The shooting is very satisfying. Like the network code is pretty good. Playing with friends is so good. It's kind of toxic to play alone in this game, but yeah, this is a masterpiece game. Masterpiece game. The maps were so good. I haven't played a lot of it, and yeah, I've had a lot of interesting time playing Apex Legends. So yeah, masterpiece game. Battlefield 3. Let's just put it into the good tier list. It's just where was like other Battlefields. So yeah, just a modern Battlefield. We even have Battlefield 4, but I haven't played it. So yeah, I played a bunch of it. Not a bunch, but like a little bit. Yeah, but I would sink a lot more time into this game. But I was busy playing Dota 2. Okay, Borderlands is a good game to play with your friends. I just haven't played with friends in it, but I think that I would put it. I was just playing solo it, so if I would play it with my friends, then I would rank it higher, right? But yeah, let's put it here. Maybe more modern Borderlands games would be very good, but I don't know. Let's put it here. Brink, average game. It was like an old Counter-Strike like game. Yeah, let's just put here. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is a good game. I remember enjoying playing it, right? Just with your buddies, but only because of the multiplayer. Yeah. Counter-Strike 1 and 6. Good game. Well, let's put it into the average just because it's too old, right? Then Counter-Strike Source. Let's put it into the good category, and then let's put CSGO at the very good. CSGO is just a pretty solid multiplayer shooter game, right? So it's very competitive. I don't know, pretty good game. You can sink a lot of time in it. Deep Rock Galactic, you just need good friends to play it, but for me it was just an average game, honestly. Yeah. Well, let's put it into the good tier. Okay. Good game. I don't know. Then Left 4 Dead is an average game, but just because it's old. Left 4 Dead 2 is a masterpiece game. It would be the lowest tier of masterpiece. Because it's so unique, you know? You play with your buddies versus zombies, and you need to always cover up each other. You have like a continuous story, right? Then just this defense versus zombies, it's so good. Then you can play in multiplayer, like one team is playing at super zombies and the other plays with survivors, right? And then again, in this game you have like super zombies, like for example you have like a charger, you have like a not witch, but like I don't remember how it's called in English, but basically yeah, just a lot of different super zombie classes, and it's very interesting and mechanically challenging. Just a masterpiece game. You should play it, even though it's kind of old, but you will have fun with your friends in it. Yeah. Okay. Overwatch. Let's just put it at the very good. It's just the next iteration of CSGO in my opinion. It's a fusion of CSGO and Dota 2 because it's just shooter with abilities, right? I haven't enjoyed it a lot, but it's just because of my burnout with games. You will like this game, right? Realm Royale, in my opinion, it's just Apex Legends, but worse. I don't know. Sorry, my friend Vlad very likes this game, but for me it was just an average game, honestly. But again, like I feel like every game can be like one of the best if given the proper time, if played in proper time, right? But for me, I haven't played it in proper time. I've had like better games than it, so just an average game. And netcode was kind of not that good. So yeah, sorry. Okay, Star Wars Battlefront is a average game just because it's sold. It was very good at its time. Star Wars Battlefront 2 though is a very good game. Yeah, let's put it at the very good tier. Right, so basically it's just where is it? Battlefield, but Star Wars, right? And well, then now I think about it, I feel like Battlefield should be at the very good. Yeah, okay, but this is my tier list, okay? So for me, Battlefront 2 was very good, and the old Battlefront, because we have like the new, more modern one, Battlefront 2, and this one's success. So basically, you're just playing as like bad guys and good guys. Like for example, like drones are bad and how are they called? Like clones are good. So basically, you have like two different timelines, right? Drones and clones, and then which are fighting against each other, like right? And then Imperia and Separatists, something like this, and you just have this huge battle against each other, right? And when you die, you just respawn and you need to capture things, right? And then you can play as Jedis. It's a very good game, even though it's old, but you would enjoy playing it. So yeah, Battlefront 2, I don't know, something wasn't right in it. I don't know, it was like clunky for me, just an average game. It has good graphics, but I kinda regret playing it, though. I kinda regret playing it. I would much rather recommend it to play Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, sorry, I regret playing it. Good graphics, but nothing new was added. It has like a lot of microtransactions. Don't like it. They fucked it. The Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah. Sad. It's sad to see a lot of old but gold games in the average and good tier list, but yeah, sorry. Team Fortress 2 is a very good game, I would say. It's just Overwatch, but it was before it. And the thing about Team Fortress is that it has this awesome community, right? And very interesting classes. So, for example, there is no such guy as just a simple shooter here, right? You either have a quick, like short-range shooter like Scout, or you have a sniper, or you have a heavy, who is just very slow, right? So every class plays differently, and you have a lot of like different heads. You have a lot of different maps, and you just push the payload or you just capture points. Very interesting. You even have a very interesting class as Spy, right? So you can disguise yourself. Disguise. I don't know how to basically pronounce this word in English, but basically you you turn into the opposite player, right? And you behave like them, but then you just stab your enemies in the back. And very interesting. And then they have those events. For example, at Halloween, you just play this Halloween mode, right? Where you fight the bosses. It's so good. And then you had like the other mode, but I don't remember which one. Then you have like some custom modes. For example, this was I remember playing Manco mode or something. Well, now that I think about it,
maybe Left 4 Dead. No, I feel like Left 4 Dead 2 deserved its place at the masterpiece tier list. But Team Fortress is very close to it, like, you know. So basically, yeah, you have Manco mode where one player is a pretty huge guy and he just runs around trying to kill everybody, and all of other people are just like running away from him and shooting at him. Very interesting game, pretty good. I think I could have given it a masterpiece tier list if it wasn't this old, right? But yeah. Alice in the Wonderland, I actually regret playing it. I don't really like... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, okay, let's put it here, and I just don't... The next tier is slashers, right? And I just don't like the setting, and I don't remember about this game a lot, so just let's put it at the regret playing. And yeah, guys, my water is empty, so be right back. Okay, I'm back, baby. So let's look at the next games. Bastion. I remember this is a good game. It was very interesting because it has a good narrative, right? About it was very interesting because there was this like narrator, right, who kind of translated who was telling you a story, right, about what is happening, and you're just like playing and you're doing what he tells you to do. Pretty interesting. Yeah, and I remember the fighting was good. Just a good game. But it's kind of old, and basically it was the previous game of Hades, one of the previous games of Hades. Hades is studio, right? So it enabled them to develop Hades in the end. Batman Arkham Knight. Regret playing it? I don't know. I just don't like Batman, honestly. I feel like it's kind of stupid how this guy without any superpowers can... well, maybe in his separate world, he's a good kind of superhero, right? But then he fights all of those like not mythical, but like guys with superpowers, right? And it just looks goofy for me. I don't know. For example, in this universe, yeah, I'll just stop ranting about Batman. I just don't like Batman. This is beyond good and evil. I'll just put it into the good tier, but only because it's old. This was one of my best enjoyed games in my youth. God damn, can I put it into very good? No, I can't, because it's just too old. But it was so interesting playing. The story was... Nah. Oh no, I want to do it. No, I will not do it. This is kind of painful for me to do. Dude, you know what? Let's just put it at the very good tier. Because, I don't know, in this game, it just handles a lot of things correctly. And the story is so good. Even though it's old, but you can, I don't know, this setting of fighting aliens, right? And this setting of betrayal that the government is corrupted, and you're playing as this like journalist, right? Then you have this like sidekick, like this like you Paige, that was his name, or it was her name. It was her name. I remember. God damn it. So basically, it was very interesting. And then at the end, you actually, oh god, you basically just find out that the government is kind of corrupted. You go to the moon in order to fight them, and it's so good. Just a very good game. Yeah. Even though it's very old. Yeah. Let's put it here. Crash Titans. Good game. Just a solid slasher about Crash, right? And you possess Titans here. Let's just put it here. Dante's Inferno is a very good slasher, actually. It's a very good slasher. Just a slasher about Dante, right? Who goes through all the layers of hell, or like levels of hell, in order to save his beloved. And yeah, it was like I wanted to play God of War
but I couldn't. But I could play Dante's Inferno, and it was just like it, right? You had some finishers here, combos, interesting bosses, and basically this guy fucking killed Death, right? And stole his scythe, its scythe, and then he went to hell. Pretty good, pretty good. Darksiders is a good slasher. Just because of the setting, again, it's just my substitution for God of War, and I value God of War a lot. Pretty interesting. You play as this like horseman of apocalypse, right? War, and just does a lot of things correctly. Let's just put it here. Or it's just a good game. No, let's put it here, just because I like it. I don't know. Mighty release, I do whatever I want. Deadpool, I kinda regret playing it. Devil May Cry 4. Dude, again, this is just my substitute for God of War, which I wanted to play. My friend played God of War, and he showed me some footage from this game, and I really loved it. But I couldn't play it, so... and because I haven't had a PlayStation, but DMC was a substitution for it. It was pretty good, right? And you play as Nero, who has this like hand, epic bosses. Let's put it here. DMC, new DMC basically. I don't know, let's just put it at good. Even though, I don't know, it was pretty good, but it didn't deliver it. I don't know. I would pretty much, I would more recommend you to play DMC4, Darksiders and Dante's Inferno. DMC, all DMC. I very enjoyed this game, but it's too old now, dude. Let's just put it at good tier. This is the gold age of when you played Dante, right? Okay. Enslaved Primal, what the hell? I regret playing it. It was a very strange game in a post-apocalyptic world when you fight with a Monkey King-like guy. Regret playing it. Fantastic Four, average game, is just too old. And now we get to God of War 3. This is a masterpiece game for me. It's better than Left 4 Dead, better than Terraria, better than MK11, better than It Takes Two, better than StarCraft, better than... oh god. It's better than Risk of Rain 2. Is it better? It's heckin' better. It's better. Dude, this is the place for God of War 3, right? Because maybe it's even better than this. Let's put it like this. Because it's so epic. The dude is fucking killing gods. You're killing Poseidon, Hades, Apollon, like... what's this? Like Hermes, Zeus. God damn it. It's the best slasher of all time. You should play this game. It's better than God of War 4. And you are fighting with fucking fire, how to say it, daggers, right? Which are on chains, so you can like launch them to the end. You can just spin them around. This game is just the king of slashers, in my opinion. This is a king of slashers. You should play it. It's so epic. There was this time where fucking Titan tries to smash you like a bug, right? With his leg. And Kratos, which is the main hero, he fucking didn't die, and he threw him so hard that this Titan, I don't know, it's just so epic. Like your main character is so strong, and I don't know, something about it makes me want to play more. It's so epic, and there are those like finishers. You are fighting minotaurs, like sirens or like medusas, right? You have different fatalities on each of them. God damn, it should be here. It's not better than Doom Eternal, but it's right at the back, right? And I just feel like I enjoyed it more than Factorio. That's why it should be here. Okay. Then God of War 4. This is a good game for me.
it just does, it just continues the story of God of War 3. Pretty good, right? Because, yeah, I will not spoil anything, but you just play God of War 3. And God of War 4, it's very interesting, the way you kind of raise your boy, right? Boa. Okay, my bad. Sorry for that cringe. But basically, your relationship with the boy are very interesting, and I don't know, yeah, I feel like God of War 4 Ragnarok would be better too. But then those RPG elements, it's not that epic. I want God of War 3 God of War 4 to be like just like God of War 3, right? When you just kill gods in an epic manner. The guy who is just enraged. I want this like feeling, I want to like experience this feeling of power, right? And rage. But I can't, because in this game Kratos becomes more calm, let's say. And he tries to raise his son well, even though he has his bad past. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like RPG mechanics of this game, and it was half as epic as God of War 3, right? Yeah, just a good game. Hulk, too old. Average game. Hyper Light Drifter is... It's a good game, right? Because of its stylistics. But yeah, just because of the setting. And the guy who made it, he had terminal cancer or something. So basically he had like 2 or something years to finish this game. And then he kind of died or something. I don't remember correctly, but he had like a giant depression, and he tried to... Yeah, I remember, I thought that he was terminally ill. So yeah, pretty good game. And all his like emotions are concentrated into this game. But yeah, iNinja. I put it an average, but I enjoyed this game. No, I can't, it's too old. The interesting for me was that you start with the white belt, right? And you need to get black belt in order to progress the game. And each like belt level would give you different things. Then I know everything was just so good, but it's just too old. I'm sorry, iNinja. Kina and the Bridge of Spirits, average game, honestly, nothing new. They tried to come up with something new. They tried to do it just like in Overlords, right? In Overlord 2. Where is it? Overlord? Hello? Don't tell me I put it in just good. Yeah, it's a very good game. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So basically, it's just a slasher game when you go around and you have those like how are they called? Basically little guys who are kind of cute, but I don't know, the story wasn't deep. I don't know, just never game. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, let's put it into the average. It's pretty unique because it's just a slasher for multiple players and you play as superheroes, right? Which is good. Well, maybe we should put them at... Let's put this game at a good tier, right? It's not an average game, it's pretty unique. Yeah, just playing as different superheroes and just leveling up your favorite ones is pretty interesting experience. Matrix Path of Neo is... Let's just put it an average. I don't know, I like this game, but it's just too old. Metal Gear Rising, I kinda regret playing it because... but I don't know. Let's put it into the average tier list. I just don't get this Japanese style, right? Where the guy is wearing heels and he has like a sword in his legs. I don't know, just something was off for me. Even though it has like an interesting mechanic of slicing your enemies however you want, basically. But yeah, I don't know. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. It's too old, dude, but I can enjoy it. Shadow of Mordor, though, is a very good game. It's pretty unique because you run around, you capture territory,
that you fight orcs, you have these like superpowers. It's just like a superhero in Mordor. Then we have Shadow of War, which should be like a better game than Shadow of Mordor. But in my opinion, story-wise, it became worse. And yeah, in Shadow of Mordor and in Shadow of War, you have this like nemesis system, which creates basically different orcs, right, for you. So basically, and you, goddamn, I want to put it here after this. Now let's put it here. Basically, in each of these games, you have this nemesis system. It creates orcs, and you can look at them. They have like different weapons, different weaknesses, different strengths. So, for example, one orc can be just killed with stealth, right? It's his weakness, right? The second one, for example, if he sees bees, like he just becomes scared, and you can easily kill them, right? And you can just lure them into the like bee nest, and then just, I don't know, yeah. Then you have like those orcs when you basically kill the other like orc, and not just orc, but like this like not warlord, yeah, like warlord, right? And basically there is this orc who gets frightened when you kill the other warlord, right? The other one would enrage because he would want to like avenge his brother, right? Then, and it was interesting because you need to find a way to kill every warlord, right? And the story is interesting. That's why I liked it. But yeah, in Shadow of War, the story gets kind of strange, but whenever in Shadow of Mordor, this is just better. Let's just put it like this. Even though here you have more mechanically wise, it's better, right? And actually you can, how do you say it? Not consume, but you can convert them to your will, basically, right? Just like Sauron converts every orc to his will and makes them fight for him. You can convert them back, right? Because you have like this ring, super ring. And yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Warriors Orochi too old, but pretty unique, though. Prince of Persia, yeah, let's review them in order. Prince of Persia, the oldest one. It's just too old, dude, but it's a good game. Two Thrones, though, it's a good game. It's the best Prince of Persia game, in my opinion. Yeah, I have nothing left to say. Just like you play as the good version of yourself and the bad one. And I remember I really liked it. Prince of Persia. This thing just... still a good game. I don't know, for some reason I liked it, even though you can't die in this game. Imagine not having an option to die, like, right? And it has a different prince, but I don't know. I like it. Though, even though fanbase doesn't. Remember me. Early at playing it, just some slasher. Spider-Man 2. God damn, I don't know about all those Spider-Man games. Let's just say that this is too old. Spider-Man 3. I actually enjoyed playing it. Spider-Man Friend or Foe. I haven't had a friend to play. It's just like a Marvel Alliance, but in Spider-Man setting. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm reviewing like it like crap. Average game again. Spider-Man Web of Shadows is a good game though, because again you could play as the bad Spider-Man and as a good Spider-Man. I really liked it and it influenced the story. So yeah. And you helped all the other superheroes in it. Like it. I'm kinda tired, but we need to finish it, so sorry. But I don't know, 2 takes is all that I want to spend on this tier list, so yeah. Jedi Fallen Order, it's the Souls-like game. I didn't like it. Yeah, but Star Wars Force Unleashed, the first one, was just good. No, let's put it at very good and pretty unique. But yeah, it's just, but we have Star Wars Force Unleashed 2, which is just the best. It's a masterpiece slasher, in my opinion, just like God of War, but in the Star Wars universe. I actually really like it. Do I like it? Yeah, I feel like it should be somewhere like here, right? So it's just a good slasher about Star Wars. I love Star Wars. You play as this guy, what's his name? Starkiller, right? And yeah, very interesting spin-off of Star Wars. And you basically just fucking cut everyone with your lightsabers. Masterpiece game, I don't know, masterpiece slasher. You need to, in slashers, if you want to slasher to be good, you just give a player a very powerful guy, right? And you make it epic. This is what this game is about, right? Yeah, this is it. And you have like different powers, interesting. This is it. Masterpiece game, masterpiece slasher. Okay. Is it though? Yeah, I feel like this is it. This is a masterpiece game. You should actually play it. Would I actually recommend it to you? I would recommend to play you Left 4 Dead 2, but in Star Wars Unleashed, I feel like it's too niche. You know what? Let's put it into the very good game. These are two very good slashers. I'm sorry, no, it's just Left 4 Dead I feel like offers more than Star Wars The Force Unleashed, NMK. I would much rather recommend you to play God of War. But okay. Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. For me, it was a very interesting game about being a Jedi because you're always fighting common enemies and sometimes there are Jedis, and it was very interesting mechanically because the way you swung your sword would define like would you kill an enemy or not. I don't know, and you have like a different you're becoming like a Jedi master, right? So at the beginning you're just having a one sword, then you can make a decision to either have like two-handed sword, right, or like two-sided sword, or to just have two of them. Really enjoyed it, but it's very old, but very good. I would still recommend you to play it. Right? Yep, very good. Teenage Turtles, average slasher. Again, just some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, average slasher. Then there are these new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know, average slashers. This one is better than all the other ones, although I don't know, let's just put it in here. You know what? No, I'm sorry. Warframe. This is a good game, but I didn't enjoy it. When I was playing it, it was too grindy for me. But the setting is good, visuals are good. I don't know, let's just put it here. Watchmen, kinda regret playing it, honestly. Yep, don't have nothing to say. Like, characters are not that interesting. Mordhau is a very good game. It's not a masterpiece, right? But this is a Battlefront-like game. Well, maybe it's the bottom tier of masterpiece, actually. It's a multiplayer game. Do you need to play it? No, I feel like this is just a very good game. It's not a masterpiece, right? All of those games are masterpiece, for sure. Yeah, Mordhau, it's I played it, I enjoyed it a lot. It's just a multiplayer game where you smash other characters. Just a medieval fighting simulator, dude. When you play with the other players. Chivalry or Chivalry, average game, too old, just like Mordhau, but worse. Perfect World, I don't enjoy MMORPGs, honestly.
Dragon Nest is one of the best games with my girlfriend. I would still, but for me, honestly, it's just average. I really like to play it with her, right? Because I like to make her happy. But for me, I feel like if I would play it when I was much younger, right, and haven't experienced gaming this much, then I would really like this game. But for me right now, it's an average game. Yeah, all the other games I would much rather play than it. Bloody Trapland is a good game, but it's yeah. So the next tier is platformers, right? It's just an interesting game to play with your friends, but it got boring very fast for me. I don't know. Celeste is a very good game, actually. It's a very good platformer with an amazing story, amazing visuals. You have a lot of replayability, and if you want hardcore platforming, you should play it. Just like, you know, story about depression. I don't know, and it's a very clean and mechanically cool game. It's one of the best platformers I would recommend you to play. Super Mario 3D World. For me, I kind of regret playing it because it was just like Super Mario Odyssey, which is a masterpiece game, right? Yes, I feel like this is a masterpiece game. I would still rank it at the bottom. Well, is it bottom? Yeah, I enjoy playing MK11 more than Super Mario Odyssey, but Super Mario Odyssey it's just the best platformer you can have. It's a 3D setting. You can basically turn into multiple entities with your head, and pretty solid. Like mechanically, it's very good. But I don't know. I would enjoy to play it. When I was playing it, basically, I was kind of burned out of gaming. Yeah, very good, solid masterpiece. But yeah, I feel like mechanically it's pretty interesting. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Well, I haven't played a lot of this game, so it's just an average platformer for me. Sonic DX Adventures. Average game, just too old. Sonic Generations. I kind of regret playing it, honestly. They tried to make a good Sonic game, but like in the past, but I don't know, just something isn't working for me. Sonic Heroes, though, is a good game. Maybe even very good game. Let's just put it at a good tier, because it's just the best Sonic game in my opinion, because it's a racing game, right? When you like just go through the level and you have 3 different classes of characters, right? In your team, you always have like speedy one, flying one, and the strong one, right? And you have different teams. You have bosses here. You know what? Let's just put it into the very good tier. I actually very enjoyed it. It was the best Sonic game I ever played. Spyro was one of the best games of my youth, but right now I would just put it into the average. I'm sorry, Spyro. Mario Kart is a good game to play with your friends, but I don't know, something just didn't click with me. So yeah. Yep. Well. Whew, I'm kind of tired. But yeah, let's just finish it. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Rondon, you know. I feel like this was the best racing game for me. So let's just put it into the very good tier list. It's just a Need for Speed game, which was the most good. Like, you just race with other people, you can roam around the city, right? You have like very cool prints. I don't know, the racing is good, camera work is good.
I don't know, but I haven't played a lot of racing games. Then Flatout is just like Need for Speed Most Wanted, but it's more about racing, and what's interesting is that you can destroy other people. Yeah, well, you know what? For me, I would say just play Flatout. Let's put it here, even though I really enjoy damaging other cars in this game. I don't know. Need for Speed Carbon average, even though it's technically more advanced, but it's just Most Wanted, but it's just the same game basically, the different setting. I don't know. Need for Speed Undercover, again, too old. Just all the Need for Speed games are the same basically, and Most Wanted like delivered the most out of them. It was the first game to deliver like all the Need for Speed can offer, and then all the other games were just like basically the same. Yeah. Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, well, too old, but I actually enjoyed playing it. It was an interesting racing game, right? Is it good though? Well, we're going with we're ranking racing games, by the way. Well, let's put it at average. Test Drive Unlimited. I kinda regret playing it. Just a racing game that I don't enjoy. Trackmania though is a very good game. It's just a very unique game, right? When you can create races, and yeah, this and you have like a puzzle games here where you need to finish the tracks. It was pretty interesting to play. Twisted Metal. Well, you know what? Let's just rank all the Twisted Metal games because they were very old as an average thing, and then let's put Twisted Metal, like the most recent one, at a good. No, let's put it at the very good tier. It's just an arena where you ride cars and shoot other players, right? Yeah, just shooting game like Doom, but in cars, pretty good. Okay. Dota Underlords. Good game. But it's interesting to play it, but it gets boring after you play a little bit, right? But it's interesting because you always need to manage like your income and your current strength, right? And if you hit the sweet spot, then you will be at the top of everybody. And it's very interesting to just roll and to look at the, how's it called? Basically, you have some pool of heroes that you can offer. And each of them has their own like a trait. For example, like warrior. And if you get like 3 warriors, right, different warriors, then you'll have a bonus to warriors, which is like more armor, right, like more damage. If you have like 3 mages, like then all these spells are dealing more damage. If you have what else do we have? Like if you have like assassins, like 3 or 4 assassins, then all your assassins are critting. Then like assassins are going under the backs, right? They're like jumping at the back of enemies. Then you have like it's just interesting to have multiple combinations, but it gets boring, so it's just a good game. But maybe I would actually recommend it. But it just gets very boring, you know what? Each of these games I played like fully, right? But this one, nah, it's just like, I don't know, 3 days of playing it. Inscription, it's a good game, but I'll put it in average just because I don't like board games. I'm sorry. Talking about me don't liking board games, board card games. I like board games, by the way. I just don't like card games, right? Or like turn-based games. Hearthstone is a masterpiece game. Is it better than Terraria? Yes. Is it better than MK11? Yes. It Takes Two? Yes. I feel like its place is somewhere here, right? Yeah, let's put it here.
because it's a multiplayer game where you can play different classes. Each of classes they have their own cards, right? Then all the cards they have different mechanics. For example, you have like a taunt mechanic, you have like a poisonous mechanic. It's so good. It offers so much. It's goddamn. I love Hearthstone, dude. I just love Hearthstone. You have all the different spells. All the heroes are playing differently. Then you have like all the different matchups, different cards. You have like all the different modes of playing this game. For example, you have this Hearthstone Battlegrounds, right? Masterpiece game. It's the best card fighting game I've ever played. The best. And I enjoy watching it, actually. I watched a lot of Trump playing it. Not Trump the president, but Trump, like the other guy, and Amas. Goddamn, I enjoy Hearthstone. Yeah, let's put it here. Maybe it's even better than Hearthstone, dude. And then Risk of Rain. I don't know. I feel like it's somewhere here. Like, you know? Yeah, okay, let's put it here. Heavy Rain. Yeah, the next ones are the choice games. Heavy Rain, let's put it at average. I don't know, for some reason I haven't enjoyed it, even though this is a very good game, I know. Detroit, Become Human. It promised so much, but... and it's interesting to play it once. But I don't know, for me, like all the decisions we were making, like our story wasn't that interesting. It was interesting that we could make different decisions, but our decisions didn't lead to a good story, which in the end made us not that happy, right? And then we watched like all the different endings, and they weren't that interesting too. Basically, it was a story-based game, but the story itself wasn't that good. But it was interesting to have like the most variety in all of those decision games, you know. Life is Strange 2. This is a very good game, right? Maybe even a masterpiece game. No, I just feel like this is a very good game, and you should play it. You know. Yeah, it's just an amazing story. You make different decisions, you press buttons, the story is great. Yeah, I almost cried when I not almost cried, but I was very it's inspired, and I was amazed how well this game was. You were taking care of your brother, right? You needed to teach them things. If you was like very cruel, then he will become cruel, right? And yeah, and your younger brother has a superpower, like right? He's like a telekinetic powers. Pretty interesting game. The one issue I have with this game, I've put it into the masterpiece tier, but again, the ending wasn't that great. In the end, you was always fucked, right? There is no good ending. The one good ending is where you and your brother become bad guys, and you get what you wanted. But because you are bad guys, you can't enjoy this game because they basically became kind of like monsters, right? Yeah. But apart from that, a very interesting game, the best. Yeah, I feel like it's even better than Detroit. Yeah, it's a very good game. You should play it. Okay, let's look at the Game of Thrones. Regret playing it. Nothing interesting. Side story, not that interesting. Walking Dead is a very good game because of the story, right? Just like Life is Strange 2, the story is very interesting, and I just haven't played a lot, but I watched PewDiePie play it. Goddamn amazing. The stories are very hard to make sometimes in this game. Yep. Black Sad, cringe, bruh. It's just like Wolf Among Us, which is a very good story game.
Is it a masterpiece? No. But this is a very good game, just like these two. It's very interesting to play them. Goddamn beautiful. Yep. Blood Bowl. Yeah, so the next group is sport games. Blood Bowl, regret playing it. What the fuck is this? It's like a rugby setup in where you like orcs can play versus humans. I don't know, cringe, bruh. It's turn-based. It's not very interesting. It's not like, at least if it was like FIFA, right, where you could just actually run and not do it into the turn base, it would be good. But apart from that, I heckin' regret playing it. Waste of the time. And NHL. It's just sport games. I don't know. I don't enjoy them. NBA, I don't enjoy them. FIFA, don't enjoy it. Quidditch, Harry Potter. It was interesting just because of the setting, right? I don't remember mechanically wise. Rocket League, though, is a very good game, in my opinion. It's not a masterpiece because I haven't played a lot of it, but it's a very interesting game. Well, I even want to put it here. It's just kind of dead, I believe. It's very interesting to play with your buddies. Is it a masterpiece game? I feel like it is. God damn. Okay, you know what? Let's just put it in a very good, because I can't say that it's a masterpiece if I haven't played a lot of it. Right, but it's a very good game. You should definitely play it. Tony Hawk Skater. Didn't like it. WWK. It's a good wrestling game. I enjoyed playing it with my buddy. Right. Let's just put it into the good. It's like a good fighting, right? Amnesia. For me, I don't like scary games, and I haven't enjoyed it. I just suffered, dude. I don't know why I played. But I'll say that this is a good game. Outlast, though, is a masterpiece game. This is a masterpiece game. Because it's so scary, and it just delivers what you need. It's just pure fear. And the story is interesting. You are always like going from, it's just a nightmare, dude. And I'll put it here. I would recommend you to play Left 4 Dead with buddies more than Outlast, but this is a masterpiece horror game. Not Outlast 1, not Outlast 2 and plus Outlast 1 is just, the setting is too good into this like world, right? For yeah, very fucking scary. Antichamber, regret playing it. I don't really like puzzle games. Baba Is You, good, but I haven't enjoyed it, but it's a good game. Chess. My dad loves chess, but I would play that. Mechanics are too, I know, for me, I just don't like it. It's too, I always play with that when you can take as much time as you need for your turns, right? And it becomes so long for me, so I would just say that this is an average game. No, I can't regret playing it. It's not interesting. I would just say play Heavy Rain or like play every game here even. Don't play chess. But yeah, I know that you can, if you enjoy chess, then it's very mechanically challenging, right? But I don't know. Haven't enjoyed it. So yeah. Portal 2 is a masterpiece game. You know what? It's a masterpiece game. Yeah, let's put it right here. I would just say that it's the best puzzle game because it's not a like a simple puzzle, right? Like move box here or like something like this, right? But this is a game about portals. Portals are fun, and the thing that you can play with your buddies in this game, right? It's very cool. It's so good. It's very interesting to solve puzzles. One issue I have with this game that when you play multiplayer, you will always have like a lead player, right? Who, at least in my opinion, when I played it, like with my girlfriend and with my friend, I was always the one leading, right? And the other players, they didn't enjoy it as much as I did, right? Because usually I always see the solution before them. But this is a masterpiece game. You should play it. Baba is you. Goddamn. Why do I have two instances of this game? Okay, let's just put it here. Cringe. Okay. Then Carrion. It's a good game. I haven't enjoyed. Dude, this Baba is you. Let's just say, whatever, let's just have it here. Okay, Carrion, it's a good game because you're playing as this symbiote guy, but I just like the setting. No, you know what, let's just put it into the average. I don't know, the idea is good, it's good on paper, but I just haven't enjoyed it. Maybe someone will. God, no, let's just put it into the good. I just believe someone will enjoy playing it, but not me. Sorry, even though the setting is pretty good, you're just fucking eating humans, you're this like a cute, cool entity, but it wasn't interesting for me. Thresario is a good game, good browser game, where you play like a snake, right? And if the other people are will hit your body, they will die, and then you can eat them and become stronger. Well, maybe let's put it into actually a very good game, right? Because you should play it actually. You should play it with like at least once. Deep.io is just a good game. Again, just a funny browser game about evolution. So basically you start with like a just little crab or like a little fish, then you eat food and then you become stronger, and then you can become like a shark or like a manta ray, right? And you are very strong, like everybody is running away from you. You know what, let's just put it into the very good tier list. I actually very enjoyed playing it, even though you can play a lot in this game, but yeah, I think you should play it even though they are short. Edith Finch, how is it called? The Remains of Edith Finch. It's an average game. It's very unique because nobody does games like this, right? Because it's just a story about multiple stories. I don't know, dude, I'm tired. I just haven't enjoyed it, even though on paper it sounds awesome. Happy Story, it's the typing game. Average, looks cool, but I don't know. I don't really like typing a lot because I do a lot of it in my job because I'm a programmer, right? Yeah, average game. So basically monsters are coming to you and you need to type something in order to kill them, right? Didn't enjoy it. On paper, good. Firewatch. I know that a lot of people like this game, but I haven't enjoyed it. I don't know, for some reason, like maybe the story wasn't that good. I'm sorry. Jump King is a very good game, yeah, and very unique. Because you should play it. You'll fucking suffer, you know what? But after finishing it, you will just prove to yourself that you're a god gamer, honestly. In this, that you can beat every game. It's just like Dark Souls, right? So if you've beaten it at least once, then you know that it's very interesting basically to beat it once. And yeah, very simple but pretty good. Enjoyed it playing it, but I would never in any circumstances play it again. Magica, and it's like Magica 1 and 2. It's a very good game. It's a simulator of Invoker, right? No, let's just put it. No, yeah, okay. Mechanically, it's a very good game. I would recommend playing it, and with buddies, you will enjoy playing it. I just haven't had a chance to experience it with a good buddy, right? Return of Oberdeen is a very good game, very unique, and you need to. Yeah, by the way, starting from Return of Oberdeen are. Oh no, we've reviewed a lot of. So basically, the last group is uncategorized. I fucked it, dude. Okay. It doesn't matter. Basically, the last group is uncategorized. It's the games that are hard to categorize. So yeah, in this game, I actually very enjoyed it because you kind of look at the story, right, of the ship or of the captain. I don't remember, and you need to guess which player, which character is who, right? And you just look like this guy, like basically orders someone to do something. That means that he's the captain, right? Yeah, and you just say, okay, this guy is captain, and then you just see that like this guy is how do I say it? Just a regular like a worker, right, in the ship. That means that you just say that he's just like a sailor, not sailor, but like average like ship dude. I don't remember how to say it correctly. Then you just see this guy is like cannoneer, right? That means that he is like again cannoneer. Like so basically, you just look at the memories and you see that like okay, this guy is like loading guns, then he does this, then he does that, and you look at the memories, you notice what he does, and then you say who he is. Basically, you just say, yeah. And it's very interesting detective game. Very interesting. I would say that you need to play it. It's very mechanically interesting. And I honestly enjoy games the more mechanically interesting they are, as you can see here, right? Even in Terraria, where the good mechanic is it's just a RPG with friends, right? And you can build whatever. Like I already reviewed Terraria. You should play Return to Oberdeen. Outer Wilds is a masterpiece, and you know what? It's actually my second best game of my life. This is so good. I fucking love Outer Wilds. You know what? Because it's a space detective game. I fucking love space. And you can just, you have like a solar system. It's handcrafted, like all the planets here are different, right? And before you, there was like a civilization that had, that left a lot of like notes, right? About like what was happening with them. And for some reason, the universe is dying in 20 minutes, right? And you just die basically, then you get back in time, and then you have 20 minutes to think what's going on, right? And you have no like objectives, you just live in this world, and it's very interesting to like think like, why am I dying? You can just die, you can just like spend your day onto your main planet, right? And then you'll just die, and then you'll just wake up and you think, okay, now what? And then you go exploring, and by exploring you understand more what's happening, and at the end you basically want to stop it, right? Because it's a game, like it's not just like explore and die again. And so in the end you have a chance to fix this time loop, right? And goddamn, it's so interesting. And basically, if you know what is happening in the game and how can you solve these puzzles, you can solve it, you can finish the game in 10 minutes. That's why I can't replay Outer Wilds twice. Because if I'll get here, I just know all the mechanics, right? And you understand the mechanics from those, how do I say it? From the notes that the alien race left you, basically, right? God damn it. This is the best game of my life, like almost the best, right? I would even put Doom Eternal here, maybe. Now, let's do it like this.
Okay. Goddamn, fucking play this game, dude. This game, I recommend it to you. It's like my top 2. If you don't know nothing, if you don't know anything about it, just play it. It will worth it. But don't Google anything, because it might spoil something to you, right? So it's just so good. It's so interesting. Like the visuals are good. Like mechanically, it's very good. It has like this like pseudo physics, right? You'll get amazed. And don't look up. Just play it for yourself. Like try to learn by yourself all the mysteries that there is. Like you basically, if you will explore everything, you'll understand everything, right? Sometimes you need to think about it like more, but yeah. And my one issue with this game, is that there is this one task which is kind of hard to solve, and it will be like near the end. Like everybody in Outer Wilds kind of struggles with it. So if you think that you have learned like almost every mechanic in this game, right, and you have seen almost every clue, right, but you don't know how to progress, then you can just look up how to solve this last puzzle, right? But even though you can, like, I've had some assumptions about, but they were just not really clear. And yeah, but Outer Wilds is my second best game of all time. You should play it. Just play it. Dude, just play this game. You don't know nothing about it, but just play it. It's a space exploration game in a handcrafted universe with an amazing story. Just go out and play. Okay, then we have Spore. Spore is a very good game because it's very unique, you know? So basically you start with as a molecule, right? And you can create your own creature. You basically add more, not wings, but like, I don't know how it's called in English, but basically your molecule, you basically start with only a mouth, right? And you choose like where do you go, like with a carnivore or the other one. Basically one eats meat and the other eats grass, right? And then you see that like it's very like you need to evolve, and basically when you kill other enemies you get some parts from them, and you can be like faster. Then you can be like, you can have like electrical things. I don't know. Then basically the good thing about this game is that it's like 5 games in one. So you start with the molecule level, like, right, when you like start in the ocean. Then when your brain evolves, it's just a game about evolution. When your game evolves, you get out of the sea, right? And then the second phase begins, where you play as the animal, right? And you try to either fight other animals or to make friends with them. And then again, you just create your own creature. You can give your creature like hands or like wings, like different mouths, like lots of eyes, like, or no eyes at all, right? So good, dude. You can even create a worm creature, and in this game you just you can get very creative, right? You can, and so yeah, okay. So after you create your perfect creature, right, your brain evolves one more time, and you get to the tribe stage, like, right, and then your creature will not evolve anymore, and they just no, they will evolve, but not like that, not like physically, right? And so then, well, is it a masterpiece though? It's so interesting, dude. No, let's put it at the very good. So then, again, you start to play this like RTS like game when your creatures like form a tribe, right? And you fight, and basically your creature becomes like a dominant creature on this like planet, right? And then you play as your tribe versus, oh no, there it's not dominant, but basically other creatures have their own tribes, and you kind of like fight with them or make friends with them and stuff. You can like gather resources and make them presents. Very interesting. After that, after the tribal stage, you get to the industrial age, and basically you just there your tribe becomes like the
dominant on this planet, and you basically create cities, right? And you do diplomacy, or you can wage war, right? Or you can go into the religion, and in this stage in tribal stage and at the industrial stage, you give like pieces of clothes, right? So you evolve like your creatures, not evolve, but like you customize them. And then after this stage, the last stage is just a space stage where you move with a spaceship from planet to planet. Again, you do quests, and you need to get to the center of the universe. This actually, but I don't think that this is a masterpiece, even though it kinda is, but it's a very tough choice. But I feel like it's the upper, it's almost a masterpiece game, right? Is it though? Dude, this is a masterpiece. You should play Spore. Go out, play Spore. Everybody should play Spore. I honestly feel like it. Everybody will like it, this game. Yep. So let's have it like this. This is a low tier because Super Mario Odyssey is better, I feel like. It's more polished. Outlast and stuff, yeah. Let's just put it like this. And the last game is Texarcist. It's just like epic story. I just don't like typing games. So yeah, average game. So, and with that, our tier list is finished. Oh, let me drink my water. Full trick. Huh? Okay, so again, this is the tier list of all the games I've played. And this is it. Masterpiece games are the games that everybody should play, right? You will enjoy the heck out of Dota 2, Outer Wilds, Heroes of the Storm, Doom Eternal, God of War 3, Factorial, Battle Royale, Dead Cells, Apex Legends, Risk of Rain 2, Dishonored, Hearthstone, Minecraft, Cuphead, StarCraft 2, It Takes Two, MK11, Terraria, Left 4 Dead 2, Portal 2, Outlast, Super Mario Odyssey, and Spore. These are the best games. They are ranked, right? So they are sorted. So Dota 2 is the best game of all time. Outer Wilds is the second best game that I would recommend. So if you want to play some game, just start from the top left, right? And go to the right. And when you get to Dishonored, you look at Hearthstone, and you go to the right. And then when you get to Super Mario Odyssey, you get to Sport, right? If you've played all of those games, you can start with very good games. All these games, they are like copies of other games, and yeah, or they're not that good. Maybe they're very unique, just like Left 4 Dead or Life is Strange, but they just need something, right? But they're very good. You will still enjoy them most likely, right? They're not sorted. You just pick a game that you like, right? And yeah, very good games. Good games are again. I don't recommend playing in. I don't think that you should play all the very good games, right? And masterpieces. But good games, like, you might not kind of like them. But they're good. They're interesting, but not that interesting, right? Average games, I would not recommend. Just some games, like, you just play them and you forget them. Good games, you just play them and you kind of say like, huh, cool. I've spent some good time, but it wasn't like super amazing. Very good games, you'll heckin' love them. Masterpieces, you'll tell everybody about them. And regret playing, just don't play them. So yeah, this is my tier list. Let me firstly, I'll actually leave a link to this tier list, right, in the description of the video. So yeah, let's just do it more quickly. You can just pause the video if you want to look at the game. God damn, dude, so much time I've spent on games. And this is all consolidated in this tier list of the best games I've played in my life. That was heckin' fun, dude. And it's very sad that I can't enjoy games as I did in the past. God damn it. Okay, so let me just have some words with you. And then we'll get on with our lives, you know? So, I heckin' love Dota 2, Outer Wilds, HOTS. I've played so much of this game. I've slain so much demons, and it was so interesting to use different mechanics. God of War 3 was so fucking epic. Factorio was just like code that I fucking enjoyed. Battle Royale is just Dota in Battle Royale setting. That cells was a good roguelike. Apex Legends, very good Battle Royale like shooter. Risk of Rain 2, like break the game. Fun characters, interesting progression. Dishonored. Ah, goddamn. Very interesting stealth game when you kill key targets. Hearthstone, the best card game. Minecraft is just Minecraft, it's so good. Cuphead is so... it's just boss rush, it's very interesting. You can play it together. Oh goddamn, the animations. StarCraft, the best RTS. StarCraft 2. It Takes Two, the best two-player game. MK11, the best fighting. Right? Terraria is just amazing RPG where you can play with a lot of people. Left 4 Dead, amazing zombie defense. Portal 2, amazing puzzle game. The best horror. The best platformer. And Spore, which is just very unique. All of these games, like Hades. I fucking love it, like the Greece mythology. Noita, amazing mechanics. Wizard of Legends, goddamn. I fucking love it. Warcraft 3. I loved Warcraft 3. Like it's so sad that it's, even though it's very old, it's in the very good tier list, right? Heroes of Might and Magic. It's the same. Very interesting. Multiple races. Xbox, Jackbox Party Pack and Among Us. Amazing party games. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. Overcooked, amazing. Mario Party, Sea of Thieves. Overlord, Prototype, Odyssey, Fable, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, GTA, Mass Effect, Witcher, Zelda, Bioshock, Crysis, Darksiders 2, Team Fortress, Battlefront, Dante's Inferno, Beyond Good and Evil, Shadow of Mordor, Star Wars. I so love those games. I love gaming, dude. I just can't enjoy it. Trackmania, Celeste, Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Rocket League, Sliderio, Deep.io, Jump King, Magic and Return to Obra Dinn, and all the other games. I actually enjoyed playing all of these too, but I would not recommend them just like as much as these ones, right? Okay guys, so thank you all for watching. If you want to find a game for yourself, these are my favorites. I think that you'll have a good time with them. And I kinda envy you to play them for the first time. Have a good day. I don't know, just I'm glad that I'm back with a video, but I will not probably post anything because like I can't enjoy it, dude. I can't do what I can't enjoy,
right? We live our life and we need to live it to the fullest. Like I enjoy, like, I don't know, just walking outside, like riding a scooter. So for now, and spending time with my girlfriend. So I want to say to you that just take care of your mental health, do the things you want, do the things you love, don't do the things that everybody thinks you should, and be careful about your the things that you love, because I love gaming so much that I haven't noticed that I don't love it as much anymore, right? I love to think about it and to have some nostalgia, but I can't play those games anymore, right? I'll have more fun just by riding a fucking scooter, dude, or just by like making a meal for myself. So again, have a good time, have a good evening. I was glad to speak with you again, to just like relight my channel once more, and yeah, bye. I wish to see you again.